Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons. Right there. Before we get into tonight's session, we do have some announcements to get through real fast, beginning with our first sponsor of the evening, Hit Point Press. Sam.
And now, a poem to celebrate our victory over Lucian, saving Exandria, and winning back our dear friend Molly. Oh, the journeys our characters have taken that now seem to be reaching the end ship. The one thing that's bound us together is our undying, unwavering friends at Hit Point Press and their brand new 5th edition ready adventures, Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting. A second campaign filled with intrigue, with cats, dicks, and battles so dire, with Caleb's magic, Bo's fists, Yasha's flowers, and Caduceus's words, which always inspired by the beloved Monster Hunter franchise. The 300-page guide contains new and exciting adventures, modular rules for tracking, harvesting, and crafting, and hundreds of game-ready items, monsters, and spells. Back to the poem. We're so happy you all joined our tale. To have you critters watching, we are blessed. Also, each monster hunting adventure climaxes with an epic 3-phase boss battle against ordinary monsters, and when you defeat the boss, you can snatch their soul and turn them into an adorable pet or take levels in the new Monster Tamer class to become the very best. See, it rhymed. The way Matt tells a story is magic. It brings 8 friends together, combined in kismet, in alchemy, in love, and together we become the mighty, lucky to inject the hunt into our campaigns with Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting, which you can support right now at monsterhunting5e.com. Sometimes, Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Sam.
Sometimes he rises above, but usually he just sinks deeper.
Yeah, just shoveling through. I get it. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Hit Point Press. Our second sponsor for tonight are our friends at Peterson Games. They have their brand new, gigantic 5e fantasy source book called Planet Apocalypse. Woo! This 350-plus page, full-color hardcover source book contains everything you need to turn any heroic fantasy setting into an apocalyptic horror that puts the player character center stage as their world descends into destruction and chaos. Yes, it's awesome. The massive tome contains new subclasses, new feats, new spells, new magic items, 3 adventures, a complete guide on what it means to bring the apocalypse to your fantasy world. 15 archlords whose shadows literally manifest hell. That's fun. And a bestiary boasting more than 70 monster stat blocks for you to incorporate into your campaign. So make sure you check out the video during the break for a bunch more information and a special offer to our audience right now. If you use the code CRITICAL, all capital letters, while checking out at petersongames.com, you get $15 off the source book when you order it. $15. So go check it out. And of course, a huge thank you to our friends at D&D Beyond, who have been with us since the beginning of this campaign. They're the official tool set of this campaign. They just added a new feature to their dice roller and game log, which allows players to send their dice results to specific players that are linked to the same campaign, which is great for you. Dungeon Master says you can certainly try. You can learn more about D&D Beyond's official digital dice at dndbeyond.link/d20. Also, just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us here live on Twitch and on YouTube. To join in our live and officially moderated community chat, please head on over to our Twitch channel to get involved. Laura, you have some announcements.
I do.
Yes, we were just playing with the dice rolling function. And now
I
she
rolled
got
a 22 stealth.
Nice.
Where'd you go?
Hey, guess what? Our first 6 box sets of premium painted miniatures with our friends at WizKids are available now at local game stores across the world, as well as in our own Critical Role shops in the US, the UK, and Canada.
Yay! Bing, bing.
In addition to that, okay, I'm excited about this. We have new merch for Pride this year. So first of all, I'm going to show you this new t-shirt.
That's so cool.
That says, don't forget to love each other still. Pride 2021. And it features, nope, that's that one. And then the socks we also have. They say, don't forget to love each other on the bottom. How cute are these?
No.
They feature the same 11 pride flags representing identities from across the LGBTQIA+ community. as our other Pride merchandise. And then a portion of all sales on these items will be donated to our friends at Outright Action International, the same one we've been donating to, which we love. It's a nonprofit that works at the international, regional, and national levels to research, document, defend, and advance human rights for the LGBTQIA+ community around the world.
Amazing.
Love it.
We can use those as tissues to knit.
Yeah. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
Ashley.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna get it right this time.
Nope.
Hey, thank you so much for your support of our Critical Role Foundation fundraising campaign with our friends at 826 LA. Since we are pre-recording the show, the best way to catch real-time fundraising updates is by following us at Critical Role FDN on Facebook and on Twitter. And to learn more about our campaign to build a writer's room for students at Venice High School here in Los Angeles, or to donate, we're so close, head over to criticalrolefoundation.org. Thank you. We love you.
You got it right.
Fantastic.
was
That
great.
was the best one you've
That
done.
was
Well,
great.
you know, might as well get it right at some point.
Get her done.
Awesome. Thank you, Ashley.
Thanks.
And Marisha, you have some announcements to make as well, right?
Yes. Okay. Get ready. Here we go. Our special Vox Machina versus Mighty Nine one-shot that was unlocked as a stretch goal during our Legend of Vox Machina Kickstarter campaign is happening on Friday, June 18th at 7 p.m. Pacific on Twitch and YouTube, or catch the VOD on Sunday, June 20th. It's so good. Tune in. It's great. And then we have a very, very big announcement coming to you next week. So join us for a very special broadcast of an updated State of the Roll on Thursday, June 10th at 9 p.m. Nope, 9 a.m. Pacific. I'm pulling an Ashley. Nope. On our Twitch channel, bright and early. Probably the earliest stream we've ever done.
That's yeah.
We'll have our coffee. We're not quite ready to start talking about our third campaign just yet, but our teams, I know, but our teams have been working so hard on a new super top secret project. And we're super excited to share all the details with you. So tune in if you don't want to miss all the hype. And we hope that you're excited as we are about this, because
Wow.
I want to
it's
know.
exciting.
What is it?
What is it? What's in the state of the roll?
State of the roll.
Thank you, Marisha. Alrighty.
No.
I think that concludes our announcements. So let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Critical Role.
The adventure begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you. And they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair, they got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there, there's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting, rise up, don't think twice. Put your fate in your hands, take a chance, roll the dice. Can you answer the call, digging deep in your soul? As the legend unfolds, now it's your turn to roll.
And welcome back. So, before we jump in, we do have some leveling up to do since you all are level 16. As of the end of defeating Lucian and the Cognoza Ward in the Eyes of Nine. So, let's go ahead and run around here and do some hit point rolls real fast, starting, I guess we'll start over this side, actually.
Oh.
Risha, you go first.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. D8. Rolled a 2.
All right, there you go. 2
Yup.
hit points. Boom,
2
put them
hit
in.
points.
All right. For Caduceus.
Ooh, rolled a 5.
Awesome. And I guess for Molly Mock, who's now level 6.
Yeah, I didn't really do any of that, but I should do that now.
We'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out. Well, figure it out now.
Yeah. All right. Well, then we'll. It's a D10. Roll a D10.
Okay, that'll do.
And just write it somewhere. Just so we have it for posterity.
Yeah, it's an 8.
It's an 8. There you go. Write that down. Ashley.
Okay. Here we go.
Whoa.
That was
a
That was a journey. 4.
4. There you go. All righty.
What do I roll to take a level in Wizard, Matthew?
Oh shit! You're taking a level in Wizard. That's a D6.
4.
All right. There you go. Go ahead and add that Wizard level.
Okay, biggest question of the night. Will I crack 100 hit points
this is it.
campaign?
20 bucks says no.
Roll a
need
2.
to roll. What do you-
Roll a 2.
3 to hit 100.
Okay. Roll.
2, 2.
Oh, it's in my groin. I don't know what it is.
It's a 6.
Oh, you did it. You did it. I'm so proud of you.
Remember to remove the 17 hit points from
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay.
They're gone.
Because
I'm well
I was
aware.
really hoping to crush your spirit there.
Keen mind, keen mind, keen mind.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Liam. Laura.
So strong.
2.
Oh.
Again.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Put down your 2 then.
Should have been Caleb.
And what you got, Travis?
Paladin, 3.
Took a paladin level?
Yeah.
All righty. 3. There you go.
Done. Well, what a good episode, guys.
All done.
Heart's pounding
So-
already.
Last we left off. After an arduous journey, pursuing the mystery of Vestaragna's obsession with the North, and the odd goings-on with the missing corpse of Mollymock, you chased Lucian and the Tomb Takers northward across the icy scape down into the ruins of the long-lost Arcanum city of Aor. From there, you journeyed into the Astral Sea to the living city of Cognoza, where you saw the Eyes of Nine, the Somnovan themselves, long, mad, powerful entities of dream, will, and imagination, were forced to merge with Lucian himself, becoming something all entirely new. You did battle with Lucian before he sought to increase his strength and knowledge in the depths in the center of the city at the Aether Crux. And there, in a final climactic struggle, you defeated and destroyed Lucian at somewhat of a cost, but managed to bring your lost friends back from the brink of oblivion. From there, you pulled the body of Lucian from the skin cradle. I don't know what to call it.
Never say skin cradle.
There you go. That's my
Fold.
that was my industrial band in high school, Skin Cradle.
Classic.
And upon attempting to beseech the shard of Lucian's soul that became Mollymock and blossomed into its own individual spirit to return, the ritual seemed to conclude sadly. Whether it was impossible to attempt or fate did not allow, he was unable to return. But some individuals prefer to spit in the face of fate. And Caduceus beseeched the Wild Mother's love of all things living or that deserve to live. And in that final prayer, you channeled the divinity of which you have followed your entire life, and in doing so willed the spirit of Mollymock to return. In some unique state, familiar to some individuals. Having gathered your friends around you as the paling, lifeless city remains adrift, floating through the astral space without purpose, without mind, you gather yourselves, retrieved the bag of holding, and shifted back to Exandria, to the Blooming Grove. And as that rush of energy that shift as you find yourselves now pushed through an endless black space. You feel yourself rushing as a strange lattice-like imagery begins to come into view. The divine gate that separates the world of Exandria, the plane of the mortal realm, from that of the divinity that created it. You push through, and within moments, touch down on the soft, mossy ground in the center of the familiar courtyard outside of the temple of the Blooming Grove. It is about, Caleb would know, about 1:32 in the afternoon.
Sun, it's right there. It's obvious. Obvious.
A welcome sight. A deep breath, a sweet breeze on the air, smell of flowers and nature, damp earth, pond water. And you all kind of look at each other, still kind of mildly in disbelief that you made it here. Before a voice goes, Caduceus? And over, with a hand filled with various weeds in one kind of dirt smeared face, you see Clarabelle glance over and go, Caduceus! And just throws the weeds behind her and rushes in and just goes for a huge hug around your waist.
Oh, gently. Oh.
Is she like way older than we saw her last time?
She is 300, no.
Line of the napkin.
Right?
Caduceus!
Where have you been? One by one, the rest of the Clay family begins to emerge from their various chores and or places throughout the house and the landscape. And they rush to greet you all with cheers, shoulder claps, hugs, and just an odd sense of expectation that you'd make it back in one piece. So, what would you like to do? You are exhausted.
I much prefer this to the skin.
Yeah, I didn't realize how kind of stinky the city was until we landed here.
I thought exactly.
I will miss the, up! Anything?
No.
Fuck.
Well, we can still do that in Mr. Caleb's tower.
Oh, it's true, yes.
Now that we're back here, should we all put on our, necklaces again? I forgot
Oh,
that,
yeah.
the Silver's Assembly was looking for us.
That's a good idea.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'll put it
Mark,
on.
oh.
Started tuning.
Okay, you want to take a short rest too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Short rest for your boy.
Oh, I never took mine off, apparently.
I didn't either, but
There you go.
Oh, we have our bag of holding back.
yes, I did. I'm gonna take the ring of fire resistance off.
I'm gonna reach in and get my gun. I missed you, sweet baby.
Did you ever give that gun a name?
Sweet baby.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So, are you guys going inside to lunch, take a short rest? What's
We should probably go inside. It's
Yeah,
rude
yeah.
to stand out in
I
the
mean, it's up to you
dark.
guys. You can do what you want.
We can picnic. It's not the most unusual thing to
Picnic
happen
actually
over
sounds
here.
kind of
The
wonderful.
nature's so
I'm
nice.
enjoying the
I
outdoors.
really like the grass and the trees. And
Cornelius pipes up and goes, well, that shouldn't be a problem. We'll go ahead and put together a meal. Don't worry.
After the
Thanks.
box.
I'm not going to help. If that's okay.
No, you rest down. It looks like you've certainly done your share of the chores already.
Yeah. Oh, I'm tired.
I'm gonna wander over to Molly. I'm putting on the other hat.
Molly is
Empty.
just sitting by the pond looking in it.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit down next to him. Hi, Molly. I didn't ask Yasha how long it took you before to, get acclimated to your surroundings. But I thought this might help, and I'm gonna pull out the tarot cards, because I noticed you said all the names of these when we were up there. And I'm gonna show him the Tinkerer, and I'm gonna show him the Magician card, and love and joy. All of them. That's us. And this is you, Molly. Anyway, if you want to, just look at them. Maybe you'll feel better after a little bit. Do you need anything to eat?
Empty.
Empty stomach? We'll get you some food. I'll be right back, okay?
Goes back to looking in the pond.
Do you think that he's sort of like Kiri? Maybe you should teach him how to say, go fuck yourself.
Hey, Molly. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, it's good.
What's a winner?
First sentence, to learn.
Fuck yourself.
You see Essek kind of still looking around a little uncomfortable in unfamiliar surroundings. So where exactly are we?
Oh, you weren't with us. That's right.
We're not far from the Savalier Wood.
Okay, so we are north of the Empire,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
My home.
which is...
North. Have you ever heard of the Blooming Grove before?
You're on our side of the mountains now.
I have not, but that puts my mind at ease for the moment, at least.
We don't get a lot of visitors. And when we do, they tend not to be from the Empire, mostly.
Are you worried about the eyes of the Empire or of the Dynasty at this moment?
Honestly, either.
It's fair.
Do you plan to go back up to Aor? To your post?
I don't know. I'm still thinking. There's a lot to process, and we just went through all of that, so
Well, there's no rush for the time being. You stay with us.
maybe a night's rest, yes.
Are you on the outs with the dynasty, or?
I have a sinking feeling it will not be long until the trail of misdeeds I've left behind me catch up to me.
And will you face the consequences of your actions, or run?
I need a night's sleep first, if you don't mind.
Sure. And I can't sleep.
No!
It's hard to believe that any of that even happened looking around this place.
Yeah, it's that strange feeling when you've been gone for a while and it feels like so much has changed. But nothing here has.
Oh, I don't know.
Just us.
This feels like victory. This feels like bearing fruit. Look at what we did. Another day.
It's true.
Well, we might be coming back to the Empire as murderers.
Well, you might. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I need some home. You are all welcome to stay. I don't need a night's sleep to know that. Any of you are always welcome, and if you need anything, I am forever at your service for anything, no matter how shady.
Sound like you're ready to settle down here.
It's not settling down, it's recuperating. Honestly, I'd recommend you stay as well for a while if you want to calm down a bit.
You know, a week here does not sound like a bad idea.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, me too.
Gather our thoughts. Plan for the future.
You can see Essek is still kind of like wincing at the sunlight and kind of glides into the shade for a moment and goes, well, I could certainly use some time in the garden. It's been a while.
You'll like this garden. There's a lot to learn.
maybe in the morning we can just pop up to Zadash and see our families.
A week sounds lovely, but I've made a promise.
What if we brought them here?
It's fine with me. We don't really... Is Nicodrana safe?
I don't know yet. There's a lot of variables.
How long have we been gone?
Feels like years, but I think it's only been a few days.
You boy, is it Christmas Eve? Fetch me a goose.
No,
Calliope, how long have we been gone?
Calliope, who at this point is kind of just taking in the two new strange additions to the already strange mixture of people. You can see the look in her eye, and she goes, by my mind, a handful of days, the better part of a week, maybe?
Oh, it's not as long as I thought.
Yeah.
We made good time. Look at us.
We accomplished a lot
Yeah.
in that amount of time.
Caduceus, you immediately feel the in your shoulder as Calliope comes up, gives a
Oh,
heavy
wound's still
fist.
closing. Oh, God. Ow.
You listened.
Against my better judgment, maybe.
And she kind of looks at you for a minute, given that stern, hard look, and you just see the eyes begin to well up before she just goes in and just gives you a big, big hug.
Oh, maybe your turn next. Okay.
And pushes away.
I've got some stories for you later.
I look forward to hearing about them. What are you looking at? And she goes back inside.
Raw emotion. That's all. Fascinating.
She'll kick your butt.
I'm bringing food over to Molly, making sure he gets something to eat.
Okay.
Here we go.
He goes in full.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Empty
He
stomach.
remembers how to eat.
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I
But
did.
does he remember how to poop?
Oh no.
Just like a fly.
Just holding on to it.
All right. Do you guys take the evening to rest here in the Blooming Grove?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I would, on this night, sneak away by myself off to the edge where I spoke to Frumpkin before we left here. And I will summon him, but I will not specify any animal or shape. I will just summon him.
Okay.
What do I see?
You see the same white cat that you let go. Looks up at you with the face like someone who himself wasn't ready to leave yet.
Okay. Well, a promise is a promise. I have no right over you, and I absolve you of any bindings I have placed in the past. Go where you will.
Looks over at Jester just past the shoulder at the red weasel on her edge, and kind of there's a brief moment of Fey beast connection there. Looks back at you, steps forward and just rubs up against your leg. And then walks past you to some of the nearby fern. And stops and looks back at you. And then continues on inside the fern, pushing through the brush and the green, until he's just out of sight.
Did I lose sight of him? Dankeschön.
What just happened?
Just saying goodbye.
He left?
His home is somewhere else. And he went through a lot. For me, for us. Got kicked into a puff of gas more times than I'd like to count. So, he earned it.
Sorry, Sprinkle, you're stuck with me. Please, no.
It's supposed to be what broke me. Like, crying. We're 5 minutes in.
You know what? I will miss him. But, I needed him when I needed him. That time has passed.
Do you think you'll ever get a non-fey creature as a pet?
I think it's pretty likely.
Yeah. Maybe we just, take care of all the Empire stuff. Live a nice, quiet life with lots of animals.
Are you going to go home? At some point?
I don't know, depending on, how the Empire goes. If we can clear our names and no one's gonna come after Mama to kill her, I'm sure she'd want to go back to Nicodranas. I don't know what her and the gentleman, are doing. I don't know. I guess I need to see what they want. I guess I don't need to live with her anymore. I don't know.
We'll get things sorted out here.
Yeah.
No question. This group is something else. They're easy to dismiss, but everyone who has done so has paid the consequences for it.
Yeah.
Special kind of magic that they don't teach you in school. Thank you, Jester.
For what?
Oh, the last couple of years. Thank you for being such a good friend.
Of course, Caleb. You're a good person.
I could be.
You are.
There's just a little more to do.
She's not wrong. Trust me. I know a few bad people. You're not one of them.
Do you say the same for yourself?
I do not think it is a luxury anyone has to call themselves good or bad. I think that is a label for others to present.
I like that. I think you're a good person. And that's a lot coming
Well,
from me, because you're a fucking war criminal.
I understand entirely. Trust me. I
yeah.
There's a lot to say, but maybe y'all could use some rest.
You know, how we feel is one thing. What we do, that's what counts.
Indeed.
Good night, everyone.
Molly's going to wander the garden for a while.
Okay.
Just taking things in.
Clarabelle just stalks him
Doesn't seem to mind.
about 15, 20 feet back whenever he seems to turn, like goes and hides poorly.
Should we stay up with him?
I'm honestly kind of wired.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, maybe we should watch. Just make sure he doesn't fall into the pond or wander into the woods.
Who knows if he knows how to swim?
Yeah,
I don't know.
can he navigate
Can he
back?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like a puppy.
He's like a puppy. This is gonna be a project.
Yeah. How long did it take the last time?
He was already.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I only heard stories of his before times. But I know they took him in like this with the circus. So
Do you think it'll be... Do you think he'll develop into Mollymock again? Or will he be a little different?
that's what I keep wondering. I feel like he's gonna be a little different.
Me too.
I don't know how you can go through all those things without some of those images floating through your head.
And then at what point is it gonna be us nurturing him into Mollymock? Where does our influence begin and
I was
end?
thinking that too. I hope we can just let him be what he wants to be. I mean, even when we called him Mollymock, I'm like, should we just... I don't know. I want to do this right.
Yeah.
He wanders over with flowers for the two of you.
Oh, thank you.
Wanders away, back to the lake.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I love these.
Nice choice.
Gonna curl up by the pond on one of the stones and start sleeping.
I don't know, that feels like something. I don't know.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the start. Okay.
I'm gonna go cover him.
Yeah.
I feel like I should stay out here with him.
I'll stay with you. I like camping outside.
Yeah, me too.
Just kind of curl up next to Yasha and watch whatever the hell Molly does.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming Ford's already asleep. I'm gonna crawl over and just lift his arm up and put it over. Snuggle up.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sleeping.
I know.
Okay.
Go back to sleep.
Hey, we did it.
Yeah, we did. Hey, Ford.
Yeah.
I love you. Just don't say anything. I'm just gonna put it in my head.
What?
Don't say. Just shut up. Go to sleep.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess modify memory.
Shove a cupcake in his mouth.
I don't have it. I don't have any spells left, and I'm like, shit. So it's like,
That's so good.
You murdered your whole family.
Wait, don't send. Shit.
Stop it.
Before bed, I'm going to sneak out and walk down to. There's a pond.
Yes.
I'm going to go to the pond.
It's about 30 or so feet across. Yeah.
Spring. Yeah.
Spring, whatever. I'm going to just kind of look at myself in the reflection. I guess I got to wear my night vision goggles to see myself. So I'll do like one, so I just make sure the face is the same.
Yeah, it's not too dark.
Okay, good. And then I will just sort of take a deep breath, look out into the night sky, and take off all my clothes and go for a dip. And just sort of float there, like in Immortal Beloved. Is that the movie? Where I'm just like floating on the water, looking up at the stars.
It's a beautiful night. There's a little bit of clouds pushing through, but you still have a view of all the stars in the sky. With so little city-centric light pollution, you can see kind of the bands of purple and blue and gray in space, and it evokes the beautiful aspects of the astral sea in some small way. But it's comforting. And as you look up for a while, a little shooting star goes.
Yeah, just sit there for a while, and then feeling a bit tired, I'll gather my stuff and load the girls back in.
Jesus Christ.
And then make my way back up to the house.
They got their own
Nothing
zip
like a
code.
quick dip in the sacred spring of the unknown champion, where lies the head of Gray.
Yeah.
You're fine. Don't worry. We do it all the time. Just thought I'd. Don't know what's in the water.
No better skinny dipping than divine skinny dipping.
Divine's gonna dip.
All right.
So much buoyancy in this water.
A hard night's sleep comes to you all with, for some of you, welcome, comfortable dreams. That tired, heavy sleep that comes with exhaustion and completion. The end of an ordeal. That dark, welcome, heavy sleep. Eventually, the warmth of the morning comes to you. Early morning. The low mists just starting to burn away from the grove itself. The first to awaken would probably be Beauregard and Yasha due to the colder temperature at that hour, but you do all complete a long rest, your night's rest. Doesn't take too long before you begin to hear an unfamiliar sound at the front. You recognize this, Caduceus, as this is Constance, who's like, breakfast will be ready in about 10 minutes. To you three. And anyone else who's out there?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's gonna be very excited to eat.
Where's Molly? Where's Molly?
Molly is still passed out exactly where you left him.
Oh, he looks so peaceful while he's sleeping. Oh my goodness.
Just one more for the road.
What?
What is it?
What?
Bald Matt.
With a giant beard.
Yeah.
Where did you?
It's dirty. See, it sucks when they Photoshop you bald, man. It's an alarming thing.
Matt doesn't look that bad.
Sorry, Travis.
Did you just make a note?
Huh? No.
Shit.
Despite the
My character.
Yes, it did. Roll. And Beth drowned in the spring. She
forgot how to swim.
Yeah.
take one of the girls.
Yeah. Everybody gather in for breakfast?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
With the Clay family gathered around on the inside, the warm hearth flickering with the morning flame, the smell of various cooked vegetables, not a meat in sight.
Is
But-
there any oatmeal?
There is oatmeal.
Oatmeal is there, all delicious. All for those of you who are the meat-centric eaters, you are surprised at the array of flavors.
There's not even any bugs. That's not meat.
Clarabelle goes, well, do you want a bug?
I love bugs.
I'll be right back. And she runs off. You don't know where she went.
Your sister's a little naughty.
Yes.
This looks amazing. I slept so well. No one else?
Oh.
Yeah, sure. It was
Deeply.
great.
I did too.
The dead.
It's been a minute.
That was the best sleep I've had in a while.
Well, now what?
You know that feeling when you work really hard for like a long, long time, and then you come upon a vacation or time off, and like the first day in, you feel like you're forgetting something or need to get back to work?
Yeah,
Don't know what to do with yourself.
Well,
Yeah.
we have chores. If you really need things to do.
Well,
Probably take some of those.
one chore is figuring out what to do about your families.
Clarabelle returns and like just puts her hand out, and you can see there's like a cluster of 5 different types of insects that she's quickly scavenged from her usual places in the house.
Oh, thank you. Caduceus, is it rude if I eat these in front of your family?
No, not at all. Feel free.
What are you eating?
Just, oh, those are delicious. Just a little snack, a little, protein.
You were saying?
Well, what we could do if we wanted to stay here and take it slow for a little bit, but we're worried about your families. If you can reach out to one or all, I would be able to, even without Yusa's tower, bring us there and back. We could just fetch them quickly if we knew where they were.
We know where they are.
Yeah,
I hope.
They're at my dad's.
Well, you might want to check.
That's ominous. You think they were kidnapped while we were gone or something? I mean, jeez.
They could be out on errands.
Just
He
check-
just means
Oh,
errands.
Check in
okay.
advance.
Obviously, it doesn't mean that our families are dead.
No, I wouldn't be implying that.
I'm going to cast sending.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to send a message to my mama.
Alrighty.
Guess what? We're not dead. The world is not ending. I miss you so much. Where are you? Can we come get you? Do you want to come to this awesome?
I missed that.
On brand.
There was a very, very small pause before your mother's voice comes back and goes, Chester, I'm so happy to hear your voice. I can't wait to hear how it went. Please, I would love very much to see you. That's it.
She didn't say where she was, but I think she's with my dad. I'm gonna send a message to
Say anything about
Yeza.
okay.
I didn't,
Okay.
but I'll send a message to Yeza too.
Do it as me.
Oh, okay. It's me! Beth, your wife! I'm alive! Are you? Yes, of course you are! I mean, where are you? Can I come pick you up?
Make a deception check.
Uncanny.
Oh, off the table. Almost did it again. 17!
Hey! Pretty good.
There was a long pause. So, Yeza's voice comes back. Okay, honey.
It's so nice.
I think I know who this is. But I take it as good news. So it would be great to see you. Her. Now I'm confused, and that's the end of it.
No answers.
No answer?
No answer. I think it was it. That's.
He's dead?
He's gone. He's gone forever.
You're the worst.
Assembly has found them.
He didn't say where he was, but he totally believed it was you.
The voice print was really spot on. It was a good voice
I've been
match.
practicing.
It's way better than I could do.
Try.
For sure. It's me. Your old friend, Beth
No.
Renato.
Not feeling good.
Renato.
You know how to say my name.
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't understand.
It's me. Breath Venato.
Breath
boy.
Venato.
Breath NATO.
Here, you go. You go. Give it a go. Give it a go.
I. Hey, nope. Nope. Did not feel good.
You're a jazz man.
That was gravel. That did not feel good.
Shark NATO.
I'm gonna get a glass of water.
Oh. But wait! I go over to Molly.
Molly is still passed out.
Still?
Yeah,
Right?
sleeping hard.
Oh, should I wake him up?
Babies sleep a lot more.
We stayed with him and
Yeah. He paced around in circles for like 2 hours before he finally just sort of like laid down where he was
You
standing.
have to swaddle them at night.
I'm just gonna
Otherwise-
go over to him and like brush his hair out of his face and look and see if he's, still breathing.
Loudly.
Okay.
I know we're checking in with families and stuff. Should we check in with someone from the Cobalt Soul? It might be good to start assembling a list of allies as we re-indoctrinate ourselves.
Yeah, I was figuring if we were going to go to Zadash, I might tag along with you and maybe check in, see if maybe Dyron is there. Help me out. Where did I leave Dyron last? Was it Uthadern? Was Dyron in Uthadern?
No, the last time you saw was in Rexentrum.
Rex.
I believe so. When
Sounds right.
when Udalafon was notified
was there.
of
Okay.
the Xenoth arrest,
Right. Right. Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, or we can once again maybe send a message directly to Dyron or Udala.
Do you bring Molly for breakfast or just?
Well, I'm gonna let him sleep. I don't want to wake him up as long as he seems like, he's alive and everything, but I'm just gonna kneel down and give him a kiss on his cheek, and while I do it, I'm gonna try casting Greater Restoration
Okay.
to see if, I don't know, it'll help.
Okay. Go ahead and mark off your spell components for that.
oh, what a good idea.
Mollymock, you jolt awake at the sudden sensation of a strong wave of some sort of. It feels like warm water, but it's air, but it's not even air. It's like you drank a very, very hot drink, and as you felt it continue down your throat, it went through the rest of your body.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, no. No. That's not supposed to happen. Oh. Oh, no.
Are you Lucian? Are you Molly? Are you Molly?
What? Wait. Oh. I was having the nicest dream. Well, this is awkward on so many levels.
What were
Hello?
you dreaming about?
There was a... There was a circus, and this beautiful woman in a red coat, and she was telling me secrets, showing me how to keep secrets, show secrets. And there was a sad angel, and there were adventures, and we went everywhere and saw.
What's your name?
We felt I felt kingly. I felt very regal, kingly. What? Sorry.
Who are you?
What's your name?
No, I don't even know where I am right now.
Well, for starters, you are with friends.
Constant.
I know.
Constant steps forward and says, "You're in the Blooming Grove with the K family. There's food if you'd like. But you're among friends."
Thank you. Much of that was very helpful. Some less so, but much of that. Actually, food would be great. I'd like just whatever you've got, like
Anyone
2
wish to
portions.
Come in.
This is a little awkward still.
Do you remember how to poop? Because you ate a lot last night. I just want to make sure that...
I remember a lot of things.
But you don't remember us.
No.
What? Come on! Pull out the cards again. Look.
I look at the cards. Is that supposed to be me?
Obviously.
These are supposed to be you.
You gave them to us. Those
Suppose that's
titles.
possible. I get feelings from you. All of you, but
Does the Mighty Nine ring a bell? Does the Tomb Takers ring a bell?
Insight check. 17.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm gonna make my way out there.
Is he fucking with us? Molly could.
I'm so sorry. I've never seen any of you before. I suppose life is a strange word at the moment. All right, you look familiar.
Oh,
He's
that's
talking.
something.
He's talking.
He doesn't remember a lot.
Why?
We just taught him common.
Can't be true.
While you stepped out for a second, we taught him common.
She's utterly full of
Goodness.
shit. Well, let's
But she looks familiar.
Hey, I look familiar?
a bit.
Can I give you a hug?
Oh.
No, too soon.
Oh, sure, love. I can't see any reason why not. I could do with one. Sure. This is already as awkward a day as I ever hope to have. Okay.
I have an idea. I look on the ground for a few rocks. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy. You were very good at juggling. Do you know what that is?
Yes,
Here.
I juggle.
I get another rock and add it into the make.
That does not go well.
Oops.
I mean, I don't know why I know that, but yeah, I know that.
You still have all your tattoos, right?
What tattoos do I have?
You have all the tattoos, though the red eyes are gone. It's almost like they're these little empty spaces and gaps in the tattoos in the shape of an eye.
Oh, was I a drinker?
Same's true for us too, right? Everything's gone.
Yes, all the eyes have vanished.
I mean, you did enjoy a good night out on the town. But it's not because you've been blackout drunk for a long time, if that's your question.
I feel like I got... Have you ever been on an intense bender and you get woken up just a little too early and everything doesn't feel quite right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like this was... Like I've just been put through a meat grinder. Oh!
I take
Who am I?
I take a handful of jade dust that I achieved through pulverizing the jade that I melded around my medallion, and I cast Programmed Illusion. You are part of a circus, and the big tops go up around him, and the dancers and performers that he spent his time with, and a big burly bouncer woman, and a tiefling handing out leaflets to people on the road. And then a group of weirdos joins.
Where's the woman?
Just point at Yasha.
Oh, not her.
The one in the red coat?
Where's the woman?
I am the woman.
Technically true.
Who was the woman in the red coat?
Do we know that?
Was she at the fair, at the carnival?
Fletchling, hang on. I better wrote it.
Page one of the notes.
Exactly.
2018.
Do I see my...
He got his coat off of someone else.
What are you talking about?
That's right, you traded. Didn't you trade?
So,
Was it this woman?
There was Orna,
And
the fine fairy,
Duragna appears in the mix.
Mona and Lowly,
these faces aren't meaning anything.
Cowrie.
They're already fading.
He's not talking about.
Is that me?
It is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Doesn't feel right.
It's not. No, no, that's not me.
Does the name Lucian ring a bell?
No.
Nor Mollymock.
No.
Well, what do you want to be called?
Mollymock, really? Oof.
It's a bit extra.
Tea leaf. Mollymock tea leaf.
Oh, tea leaf's nice. I don't know. It's the last feeling I had was... The very last feeling I felt was, that royal kingliness. Kingsley.
Oh shit, were you royalty or something?
He had that town that he convinced
That's
that
true. He kept saying, "Long may I reign," and everything.
Kingsley.
Maybe he was
Kingsley?
royalty.
he convinced a town that he was a
Kingsley
king.
is your name?
Yes, I
Kingsley
remember
tea
this
leaf.
story.
I like it.
Kingsley Tea Leaf?
King tea leaf. Long may you reign.
King
we are.
Tea Leaf.
King Tea Leaf.
Kingsley.
Branding opportunities with that.
The little crown starts to rotate over the head of the illusion of
Oh,
our
you're
friend.
cute, magic man.
All right.
His lip is you.
It's still a little bit. That's
My mom
That's
taught
good.
me that's a, that's a surefire sign.
Don't spoil it.
Do you remember, you used to do these things that you would call choir practice? Where
Not to be cruel about the subject, but the first thing I remember was darkness and void and space,
yeah. Well, that's
then the garden, then the dream, then here. That's all.
You were sort of lost to the void, to this astral sea.
I don't think that was me. Clearly, whoever came first made some very bad decisions. Best to leave them in the past.
Well, let's take him at his word. Perhaps this is your first time meeting us. It's our second time. Third time meeting you.
Oh.
Stick with us.
If you want to.
I don't know. I recall I've got an appointment. I'm supposed to. I'm just kidding. I don't have any.
Yeah, we've got a week. You just see if more comes, and if it doesn't, great.
See if you like us. You don't want buyer's remorse.
Oh, you do seem like a bunch of assholes. So.
No, but we're
I don't
a
know.
good group to start over with.
Right.
Well,
Voice is weird.
Got weapons, we can give you clothes, we can give you some money. You can literally be anybody you want to.
I do remember I like clothes and money.
Like some basic clothes. I don't know if we have like nice clothes, but
Oh, well, I painted him some real flourishy clothes.
of course you did.
Give a description, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, it was very similar. You're wearing them, King. Your Majesty. I painted those for you.
It's a gray T-shirt. That's what you painted for. It's on the right track. Little.
Do you want something different?
What is your opinion on this and a very large approximation of the coat?
That's a bit garish, isn't it?
Swivels. I always thought so.
Be a bitch to fabricate.
Perhaps something a bit less, maybe.
A bit shorter, like a vest. Do you want a vest?
a vest but with the same embroidery.
Packed in there.
Just look like a substitute teacher.
Or a little organ grinder monkey outfit.
Yeah.
Learning is fun.
Yeah.
A short coat.
Maybe for now, just something simple but elegant.
Simple but elegant. Do you want it to be a red coat? I mean, you were dreaming of it.
And the coat turns red.
Maybe black for now.
Now it's black.
Oh.
Interesting.
Looks good on everyone.
Start simple.
All right. I'm going to make it not too long. It's sleeveless because I don't want to use up all my paints.
They're bullshit anyway.
Maybe a collar.
Ooh, yeah. It's got a cool collar, at least, so you can be extra.
Anytime anyone calls out any direction on this outfit, the image is just shifting, sleeves sucking in, getting longer, getting shorter.
Sleeveless,
So we
high
know.
collar, black coat.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That'd work.
Super cool.
Double-breasted situation.
You look like an extra from The Matrix.
That's what I was thinking.
I know
Make
so
it
many
a little
things
more
I don't know
like
that.
swashbucklery than that.
Not like this.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Essex just sitting over, still on like the stoop outside of the door that leads out of the home temple, like half chewing on his food, avoiding the sunlight, just looking at you all, going,
Asik, do you want some new clothes?
"I'm good, thank you."
Maybe we should paint him an umbrella or something.
Do you want a parasol?
Sure.
All right. Here's your coat. I'll start to work on the parasol. But it's not going to be like really frilly and lacy like the last one I made you. This one will be Eseki.
What's a parasol? Is that like a poncho?
It's like an umbrella.
A poncho that you
Oh, right.
poncho on a stick.
Poncho on a stick.
Yeah.
Parasol. Called an umbrella.
Here you are, good sir.
Thank you very much.
Fancy names. The blanket's not a duvet.
What are you thinking?
Mark down these paints that I'm using.
Matt won't count this.
I look like your friend. But I don't think I'm him. Is that going to be all right in the long run?
We'll make friends
Yes,
with you.
of course.
No, you have to be our friend or we'll kill you.
Honestly, we've already kind of been through this once, so I think we're a little bit more emotionally prepared for him.
Yeah. We have a habit of taking in strays.
That is very true.
The cool thing is now, you kind of can be whoever you want to be.
That's a very fair point.
And we'll let you do that.
What was this friend of yours' name again?
Mollymock Tea Leaf.
Terrible name. Oh. I'd like a brother. I'll call that a brother. Everyone should have a brother. Yeah.
That works.
2 tea leaves.
King Tea Leaf.
It's flashy.
Yeah.
Well, as they said,
Kingsley will do.
you're in the Blooming Grove. There's tons of, space to wander and, explore. And
I think I'll just keep an eye on all you. You're not exactly trustworthy people, so.
That's astute. Yeah.
And I feel like I have a
do
lot
you
to
mean?
learn.
Do you want to come eat then?
Yes. And I'll run in that direction.
Y'all stay outside?
Well, I think we
Give him a second.
Yeah, we just grilled him pretty hard there.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's get some breakfast.
After breakfast, do you think maybe we can?
I think so. I know what you're talking about, Beauregard. That would be a wise path to take, but I like the idea of making sure that loved ones are within eyesight, if possible.
Yeah. I didn't hear what you wanted to do.
Bring them here
Ford and I were just
Temporarily,
discussing
yeah.
temporarily.
getting some allies on our side in the, inevitable showdown against the Cerberus Assembly.
Yeah.
well, I don't know about. I don't know about that. But at least, unless we plan on teleporting right into the gentleman's lair, maybe checking in with your dad and seeing if there's a preferred meetup place, just on the off chance that someone did see us as we came and went.
I feel like my mom would have said something.
Really?
Or Yeza
If things were dire, they would
Yeah,
have
they
said
would've-
something.
said something.
Well, no, but I mean, are we teleporting right into his place?
We can?
I can do that.
Ooh.
I can also do a couple blocks away. We've been there a number of times in a place.
If you teleport into a busy place like a bar and you pick a location where someone's standing, what happens to them?
They disintegrate.
It's a good question.
Not
Is
pretty.
that true?
No, they get shunted into
Yeah.
the next occupied space.
I don't
There might
like
be a
that
little
much.
bit of a head knock, and then
And if they can't move, then the teleport fails.
Got it.
Like when they send one too many kids down the water slide.
Boy, I know that.
Wow.
No.
Boom.
we could also we could also jump maybe a quarter mile out of town and walk in. It would only take us 15 minutes.
Why would we do that?
No. Closer is better.
Well, group think it. Where would you like to go? Right into the middle of this
Yeah.
tavern?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys finishing up breakfast?
Do you want to let
Give
him
me
know
things to
before?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Just be very vocal upon arrival.
Yeah.
Are we taking Molly? Are we all going? Or just some of us?
Well, we gotta make
Sorry,
sure we can bring
King?
the fan back.
Yeah.
So we're all gonna go and come back? Or we're just gonna bring a couple and come back?
It really could just be the three of us if we're going right to your father's.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I think that's a good idea.
No straying, right? Just right back.
Of course. Just a little shopping.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Is Bo coming?
I think my business is in Rexentrum. You guys go. I'll stay here with Yasha.
We'll be back in just a few.
Okay.
It's just Caleb and me and Jester. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
We'll see you in 30 minutes or less.
Yeah, you remember the last time the three of us wandered off?
We're fine.
It went
Nobody died.
great.
Horrible deaths.
And I can always contact you if we need you.
It's true.
So
Test it out right now.
I walk 10 feet over on the side of the room. Hello,
Sneak up
Beth.
closer so I can
This
hear her.
is me. Can you hear me?
I sneak back really fast. Of course I can hear you, every word.
Okay, let's get this over with. So I take them by the hands.
Okay.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
With that sudden rush, that compression on your chest as the air seems to be drawn from you, not in a painful way, but in a shocking way. But you've done this a number of times before emerging at?
Right in the middle of her father's dank secret pub.
Alrighty. As you arrive at the evening, beneath the evening nip, you immediately land and crash into one of the nearby chairs, which falls over the table, kind of scoots across the ground and has to rest into place.
It's fine, it's fine. Don't mind us.
The large ogre guard is already like,
Hi, where's my dad?
Chaos gremlin.
you can see there's a few other guards there that kind of look around.
They
They already have the crossbows out and they kind of put them away.
Is he upstairs?
The ogre just kind of looks up towards the stairway.
I go running up the stairs.
Okay. You run up.
Have you seen a small child around the bar?
And he points over to one of the other guys who's like, yeah, it's your child and your boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this way.
Okay.
And leads you to one of the storerooms that was retrofitted to be their room. So you head up the stairs.
Yeah.
Door's closed.
Sock on the doorknob.
Hello?
Who is it?
Am I interrupting anything? Are you maybe having some secret?
I can't hear you. Who is it?
It's your daughter. Hello?
Just a second. And you hear the footsteps.
Hello?
2, 3 locks undo before it swings open.
Hi.
And there you see the gentleman, like deep blue cerulean robe kind of crossed over in front. Oh, Jester, hi. I didn't know you were coming.
No, I know. I didn't tell you.
Of course.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's the morning. It's just past daybreak. Make a perception check, sure.
Oh. 20. What's 23?
23. As the gentleman is standing there, kind of like pushed into, you glance over the shoulder and mostly covered by the covers of the bed, you do see the familiar red horns and appearance of a sleeping Marion faced away towards the
Parent trap
Fucking
work.
brown.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Are you two totally in love? Oh my
Jester,
gosh!
we had-
I'm so happy for I push underneath his arm and run.
Jester! You rush in just as Marion's like rolling over in bed.
Mama!
Jester! And immediately she stands up, full, no clothes, just gives you a big embrace and
Here's some sheets.
she runs over and gets her robe and puts it on. Or she doesn't even have a robe, she has her outfit she wore from before.
What are you guys up to?
Well, and Marion just goes,
Okay, well, the world isn't ending. Isn't that so wonderful?
I told him, and that is wonderful news, and I'm so glad that you're okay. And the gentleman's like, we're catching up on lost time conversations. You know.
Yeah. So, are you totally good here? Did you want to come stay at a cemetery instead, maybe for a week?
What?
There's this really beautiful cemetery. There's lots of flowers and like it's glowy and there's trees and it's totally isolated. You know, it's like a little cottagey sort of getaway if you wanted to like a little week-long vacation or something.
That does sound quite adorable. Is it like a private affair for the two of us?
No, there will be a whole family of and like a lot of other like my friends and stuff.
I think we're okay, but thank you, Jester. I appreciate it.
But if you want, I don't know what to offer. You could camp a little bit away from everyone, maybe, and have like some.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Been to Coachella, bro?
Camping trip.
Wow. Glamping with
For
your
an
dad.
agoraphobic person.
Yeah.
Persuasion. 15. That's honestly not terrible.
You're not
Honestly,
selling
not
him on your roll. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's honestly not terrible.
Volvo. It's honestly not terrible.
Marion
Sorry.
Marion kind of looks at him and looks at you, and he goes, I do appreciate the offer, but not quite my aesthetic.
Right.
And Marion goes, it's all right, Chester. We've been good here for the time being and just waiting. If you say that everything is done, then are we good to go back?
Well, no. We're still working on. Basically, what happened was we went to this giant city made of flesh and killed some evil. Lots of evil there. We basically killed the city. But the thing is, that's gone, but there's still a lot of people here that hate us, so we're going to try to make it to where they don't, I'm not exactly sure how. I'm sure other people are working on that. I just want to make sure that you're okay here, and you don't need to go back to Nicodranus right away, because that's probably still not safe, but I will let you know as soon as it is.
Oh, I don't mind staying here a bit longer. Gentleman just goes, grabs a half-drinking glass of wine from the side of his bed for his early morning drink and just goes, she'll be safe here for as long as she wishes to stay, and when things are safe, let us know, and we'll go ahead and bring her back to her home in Nicodranus. And Marion kind of looks over at him. You can come and visit whenever you like. She looks at him with a harder look. He goes, and I can come visit, right? And she gives him a harder look and he goes, we have a lot to talk about. This is all complicated for me. I need another drink. He goes and starts pouring the wine back into the glass, and she looks back at you and she gives you a wink and a smile.
Side note, I'm just gonna go whisper up into my mom's ear. I am, a registered cleric. If ever you need ceremonies performed or anything like that. Also, I know a really beautiful
She puts her
island
hand
that-
over your mouth and goes, Babanon, we're going to just go for a little walk and mother-daughter talk, if you don't mind. He goes, of course, yeah, by all means. You know where to find me. And he goes and lifts the glass and sips it a bit, and he turns back, and through all the fluster of it, you do see him kind of smile, looking over at you and Marion side by side. She gets up and finishes putting on the rest of her outfit and leads you back down the stairs and kind of finds the corner table in the side and sits down with you and just goes, I appreciate your gusto with this circumstance.
Right.
My Sapphire. But this will take some time, if anything. I understand the need for the hope for some sort of whirlwind romance. But the fact of the matter is, your father and I are very different people than we were. And we have a lot of getting to know each other again. And even then, and she kind of glances around, he works in a complicated business.
Yeah, he does some shady shit.
Me and him have talked a little bit, and he cares for you more than I think he's willing to admit. And I think he still has some care for me. And in doing so, I think he understands that he could bring unwanted circumstances into our lives. So, whatever this looks like, whatever it may or may not be, it needs to be done with care and respect.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work out, I need you to... And she kind of catches your chin and pulls you into lock with her eyes. Says, I need to know that you're okay with that.
I just want you to be happy.
Of course. I never wasn't. I had you, didn't I?
I'm not always going to be here.
I know.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
I know. And the one tear kind of rolls down the cheek as she wipes it. I've gotten through my entire life not making expectations of the future. Just enjoying the now. Things I can't control, things that are beyond my vision, make me uncomfortable. So, I focus on what's here. And I am fulfilled. As long as I get to have you in my life, as long as you promise to come by and visit. And she looks back over her shoulder up towards the balcony where you can see he's kind of leaning over a bit with his glass, looking, and then he kind of quickly averts his gaze. She looks back at you. Even if he just comes to visit every now and then too, that would be wonderful. I have many people that come and visit, and I have many friends. Many people that do care for me.
I know, Mama. So many people care for you.
But as long as the important one is there, then I'm happy. I can make no promises. Life is complicated. This is complicated, but it has been nice to remember what things were like, to imagine what they could have been. Be glad things happened the way they did, because it, well, look who you are. Mm-hmm. You're stronger than I could ever be. And you've only just begun. I do not think Exandria is ready for how you're going to change it in your life, Jester. That makes me happy.
Okay. I give her a kiss on the cheek.
She just pulls you in for a tight hug. It's about this time that the door opens to the storeroom, and the guy who's been like knocking on it. Your mom's home. The door opens just slightly. I said your mom's.
Oh God! You should have watched it. Yeah.
And you just see hitting the ground this little wooden dowel. Ting, 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 ting.
Yeah, I should have told you that.
Son of a.
No, son of a what?
Of a wonderful woman.
I'll flip him a gold piece.
Catches it begrudgingly and walks off as the door opens and Luke pokes around.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mom! And just goes in for a big hug. And
big hug, kiss, kiss. Take him by the hands. How are you? How have you been? How has it been living in a bar? Have you stolen anything?
I've stolen so much.
Can I see it?
So cool. Yeah, come on, let me show you. And he grabs your arm and pulls you into the back storage room. And the room it reeks of stale wine and ale and probably moldy grain at one point that the smell has not fully disseminated. But you can see there's 2 beds set up on the side. They're kind of pushed together. Actually, some good linens. Probably were recently purchased specifically for this endeavor. And Yeza is currently in the process of waking up. Betty's like, ugh, wait, what's going on?
Oh, hi. You can sleep more. It's okay. You've been single parenting for long enough.
And he kind of just reaches out and grabs you and just pulls you onto the bed to sit next to him. And he just puts his arms kind of around you and holds you cradled with your head kind of underneath his right there and just wordlessly just holds you. Meanwhile, you hear Luke rummaging underneath the side of the bed. And he has just in that quiet, just kind of feeling your presence, just right up against your ear, just says, I knew you'd be okay.
Well, yeah, we did it. We did it. I knew too. I knew too. We haven't broken a promise to each other yet, and we'll keep it that way.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me go. And for being here. And we did it.
Of course. There wasn't any other possibility.
Well,
A shoebox gets thrust onto the bed, the top opens up, and you just see a bunch of copper pieces and buttons that you can see the thread is still on them, freshly cut from a number of different outfits. Probably a number of employees of the gentleman wondering why their clothing keeps falling apart over the past week. You can see there's silverware that's been put in there, metal caps from the edge of keg sides. You can see there's even, honestly, a couple of small cut sapphires that he got from somebody like your son, like mother, like son, I guess.
This is a good collection. You did real good. We should catalog it all, keep it nicely separated. I'll get you a nice box to keep stuff in.
Okay, yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah, no, I'll go through it all with you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't get you anything on the trip. It was mostly flesh. So I'm just joking. I got you something. So earlier when I took his hand, I tried to sleight of hand stick my ring of water walking on him.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
25.
He looks down, and the ring, which itself is a bit large for his finger, adapts to the size of his hand. He goes, wow!
Yeah, it's magic. You can walk on water. So what you can do is, with your friends, you can be like, oh, let's have a swimming race or something. And you jump in and they sink to the fucking bottom. Oh, sorry, I'm used to being around adults. Anyway, and you can walk and play a great prank on them. You'll be able to walk on water.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Looks over to Yeza. Dad, I won't sink to the fucking bottom. And Yeza's like,
Sorry, it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, go back to sleep.
No, I'm not going to sleep. You just got here.
Well, I'm here, and... Well, I mean, this is a bar still, right? Have you enjoyed living here?
He gives you a look, this long 1,000-yard stare where he's trying desperately to say something nice about the time that he's spent here, but he's just not opening his mouth because he can't find the words.
No, it's fine. Let's get out of here. Do you want to get out of here and go somewhere nicer?
Yes.
I still don't know if we can go home yet, but let's go. Let's go to a nice, safe place.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll help you pack.
Okay.
I'll pack. No, you rest. I'll pack for the family.
He gives you a once over and says, I mean this in the most wonderful way. You are a wreck. And I can tell you've been doing some amazing things in very dangerous places. I'll pack. You go get Luke ready.
Okay.
As you go ahead and gets out of bed and puts on his shirt and starts gathering the small amount of things that they had brought for this trip. You can see just outside of the room now, there's Luke who's yelling at the bartender, I need a lot of water! And the guy's like, how much do you need? What do you need it for? It's like, a lot of it! I need to not fucking sink! And he's like, what is even happening?
Luke, come on. I'll just go gather him up.
Okay. Eventually you gather your things. If there's anything you want to finish talking about with Marion or Babanon.
No, I'll just say I'm heading back to that old cemetery. If it sounds appealing.
Sounds like a country
Down
song.
the trail.
She's at the table. She goes, she goes, looking up, not breaking eye contact with you, goes, and somebody comes over and sets down a glass and starts just pouring a little bit of sherry into it. Yeah. She goes, I appreciate that. There's many more conversations to be had with your father.
Of course. I give her another kiss on the forehead, and I go upstairs, and I walk very slowly over to my dad.
He's now dressed. He's now, robe gone. He's in his, still kind of a billowy, black, like a dark blue black shirt with black trousers, and he's just kind of fitting the cuffs together.
Thank you for being such a gracious host.
I have but few skills, and hosting is one of them.
I'm just going to come over and give you a hug. Okay, I'm going to go hug him. So I'm going to go back to the cemetery. Mom's going to stay here, if that's okay.
I can deal.
Sure. And, obviously, whatever happened. I'm just happy that you're happy and that she's happy. Don't be an asshole. Just keep being great like you are. Pat, pat, pat. Oh, it is. You are very moist.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I do. It's taking it one day at a time.
Hey man, no pressure here. I'm just, fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal. No.
At that, he actually he reciprocates the hug and kind of pulls you in at that point to kind of partially to quiet you, but also to really kind of give, yeah. He goes, it's interesting. For so many years, especially in my previous and current line of work, I find comfort in control. And having a very good idea of what's happening, what could happen. And then you showed up. And I don't know which way is up. Weirdly, I like it.
I just look up at him from his chest. I have a question.
Yes?
If, someone you were seeing told you they loved you and you didn't say it back right away, would it be because you didn't feel the same way? Or would it be maybe because you felt a little embarrassed, or because maybe you just weren't sure of your feelings? Do you think it could be that, or do you think it could be that you just weren't into them?
I think it can be very much both. I know that I have been the person to not say I love you when told to me many a time.
Yeah.
So that could very well be the case. Okay. But if this is referring to a specific individual, perhaps an astute half-orc who seems to have a penchant for conversation, an interest in gambling, and a unique disposition when it comes to, everything. I don't think you have much to worry about.
Okay. Thanks, Dad. Good talk.
Take care of yourself.
Of course. I'll let you know when, things are better. Safer.
Please do.
All right. Bye. Bless you.
All right.
I think when Yeza and Luke and Veth entered this room together, Caleb would have been caught just by the sight of a mother and a father and a son together, and then just breaks into a big smile and nods to Yeza. Safe and sound.
You didn't let me down.
She didn't let us down.
She never does.
Thank you.
I slide down the banister.
Whoa!
Where's your mother? Is she coming?
She's getting drunk. We're good to go.
You hear a clink of glass, and about 2 tables behind you, she just...
You're staying here?
Yes, I have some business to attend to.
Okay, you could have had champagne served to you by cats, but I don't want to yuck your yum. So, I guess that's it. Is there anything else we need to do?
No.
Thank you for loaning us your daughter.
Bring her back.
That's up to her. You two ready?
Yes, we 4.
Well, yes. You two, come closer, please. All right, let's go to the cemetery. Hold hands, please. Widow guest out.
All right. You've all been kind of mulling about the property and then eventually gathering back into the main homestead. As they return, arriving back within the comfortable living quarters of the Blooming Grove main temple / household.
Hey, hi. How was it?
It was terrible. There was a battle. The assembly showed up. We lost the ruby. But we made it out.
It was really
Ruby,
sad.
yes,
It's so sad.
You're taking it very well. You're so stoic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Doesn't anyone want to make an insight check?
No.
Fine.
Wah, wah.
19.
No, we're gathered, so
Where's your mom?
She decided to stay there. I know. Okay, so
Give me the details.
Okay, so she said she was going to stay, but she was like very adamant that I not get my hopes up because things are complicated, which I understand.
Ooh, things are
Complicated.
Step up, you know.
while we were gone,
Complicated.
while we were gone, did the Ruby of the Sea, did Jester's mom ever not sleep in the gentleman's chambers at night?
No,
Yeah. And how often did she come out of the chambers every day? Just
I don't know.
like a lot, or you see her out around a lot, or was she always in there?
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
She looked very comfortable when I saw her.
She was making herself at home.
Great.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I offered to perform a wedding ceremony for them, but
Jester, you did.
Oh, even I know
well,
that.
I didn't say it out loud to him. I didn't say it out loud to him.
How many of those have you done?
None. But I figured I could figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
If you want to practice, we could always renew our vows.
Do you want to?
Oh, we don't have to do it now, but at some point.
mean-
at some
Okay.
point.
It seems like
Sure,
a good place
yeah.
to do that.
We could.
Whenever.
It's not a
The
big.
cemetery?
I mean, that. Am I the only one who sees that? That's weird. Okay.
But what do we do now? Are we safe? Can I?
I mean,
Nope.
indefinitely, no.
Nope.
I don't think so.
I think it's the Allies. We figure out a way to parlay with the Empire, figure out who's pissed about Vesterogna, set the record straight, and then deal with...
Like a lot.
It is, but that's also only one half of the coin, unless we're just going to leave the dynasty out there floating. I'm sure they're looking for Essek. I'm sure they're wondering what's going on at Aor. And at the bottom of all that we just left is still a teleportation device that has a rod in it.
Caleb, as Ford's saying this, the words seem to kind of begin to blur a bit as another voice begins to peek into your head.
Oh, this bitch.
Bren, I was once as stubborn as you. I know you are not beyond reason. I know very well the ore you were forged from, and what we've made you into. And you are very slippery and quite accomplished in your ability to avoid conversation. But simple tricks only last so long.
The end.
It's the end. You have the opportunity to respond.
Well, don't worry. My friends and I will come knocking on your door soon.
Curious choice of words. Do not throw away the destiny others have sacrificed to forge for you. Grand potential wasted is a tragedy innumerable. I ask you once more, will you parley with me?
Where and when?
Now. Outside.
We may have a visitor?
I just got my family.
You did! You did! I quickly peek out the window,
Great.
noticing a distressed Caleb.
Okay. You go and look. The windows are closed, it seems, or you go to inspect. And the window should be open, but there is solid stone in the way of the door, of the window.
Stone?
I get so close.
Motherfucker has blocked us in.
Wait,
Solid
what?
stone.
Solid stone?
We're trapped.
Wait, what?
He fucking matrixed us.
Yeah, he did. He
They
did
changed the
exactly
code.
that.
They
He
changed
Did
the
exact.
code.
They changed the code.
Caduceus, you board up your windows with stone?
No.
Well, he's locked us in. It's a trap. For sure.
Thank God for Yasha.
Well, you know, I gotta tell it like it is.
The voice
You all
comes
know what's
through once
happening.
more into your mind, Caleb. Time is of the essence. It would be a shame for history to repeat itself. And it's at that moment you begin to smell smoke.
Oh, Jesus.
Motherfucker.
So, the windows are shut, but the door
The door is closed.
Do
is
we all smell
closed.
smoke?
You all begin to
We're
smell smoke.
gonna get burned alive. We should leave.
I tried the door.
The door opens.
Yeah. And is he waiting outside?
There is stone
That's what I'm
blocking
Yeah.
the exit. So as the door pulls open,
This bastard. What? Ask him why he's so obsessed with
Ask him. We're burning alive in here. There's no asking. We gotta get out of here.
at this point you can see the flames are now beginning to cut through some of the thatch.
I'm gonna cast Stone Shape on the stone
We
door
discussed.
The stone door.
Like we discussed.
All right.
and try to open up a
Discuss.
opening.
you. Okay.
Easy enough to do. The doorway shifts open and there is a
do.
space that leads outside. You can see at this point the clays are like starting to panic and look around and grab things, and Constance like, Caduceus, what's happening?
Keep his attention.
Keep
Bad
whose
person.
attention?
Long story. Keep everybody
I
safe.
opened the door. I opened a doorway.
Go
You
outside.
can see through it.
Yeah.
Can
Everybody out.
someone, Can someone open a back way? Is there a chimney in this situation?
Yeah, it's right there, and you can see in the kind of the beyond the current room, kind of straddling with this area in the kitchen area. There's a stone chimney.
I look up the flue.
It's open.
Keep him distracted. I go up the flue.
Through the hole that she's made through the doorway. How far can we see?
You can see all across the grove. It's now like pre-noon, almost midday, and it is light, and you can see there's the little pond over kind of to the right. There's a few small trees. You can see the grass.
Hundreds of yards?
I'd say probably 100 yards or so before it
Just in
starts getting
case you
thick brush.
Don't want to go up the chimney, and I'll summon the arcane gate right next to us and put the other one 450 yards straight ahead.
Get the family out that way.
450 yards. You don't have visual on that, unfortunately. The brush closes
450
over
feet.
there.
Feet. Sorry, yeah. Well, whatever I can see.
I meant 100 feet. Sorry, not 100 yards. Yards got me
sorry,
confused.
yeah.
So a little over 100 feet, like 120 or so feet.
Then I'll take it 120 feet
Okay.
I'm gonna.
on the other side.
I'm gonna let the family go first and see if anyone notices the family going out the gate.
Okay. The family.
The Clays, you mean? You're sending the Clays out the gate, the first one's out?
Okay.
I'll go before them.
No, I will go before you.
Okay.
Well, wait, aren't you going out the
Well, I
front
thought you were
door?
going out the front door
Oh,
where
you guys
he
are going
is.
that way.
There's a
I'm
front
going to the
entrance.
front door to meet to initiate. Sorry, discussion. Sorry, I was looking at spells.
No worries. All right. So you're heading out the front gate. You guys are pushing the family through the, like we're talking Yeza, Luke, and the Clays through the
You
gate.
went up a chimney.
I'm
You're-
about to decide that based on if they notice the family go out the gate.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop Death Ward on you just to have it.
I'll go out the gate with my family.
Okay.
Is Calliope gonna hang around, or is Calliope gonna keep the family safe?
Calliope's currently working to protect the family. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, Caduceus, what do you need?
Oh, keep them safe. Where's Tea Leaf?
I don't know.
Okay. That's fine.
Oops.
We'll figure that out.
I need you to keep his attention forward and on Caleb.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And sorry, DM, in all this fracas, Essek is in the living quarters with us?
Yes.
For all this?
And Essek doesn't really know what's happening now. He just noticed the fire. He's like, is this what I...
Yeah, so on the way out, I'll say, be ready. We eliminate one problem today. And I head out.
He swallows very heavily and... All right. So as you head out, Essek's going to kind of come from behind at that point to follow shortly thereafter. The family's beginning to push through the arcane gate and emerge facing away into the brush. Okay.
I grab Jester really quick before she goes, and I go, I could really use a good blessing of the trickster right now.
You got it.
Thanks, cutie.
As she taps the side of your face, for a second you see a flash of a green cloak over her arm, and just over her shoulder you see our tag and kind of peek behind and go, we both go.
Not you, don't touch. Not
Too bad.
you.
Too bad.
Don't do that.
All right, and you are...
Do I see the family get out safe from, like, my visual?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. 19.
19? You see them begin to emerge and head into the brush, and you can see across the way that Calliope is in the process of kind of getting them onto the far end of the blooming grove.
Does Ikithong notice, or is
You don't
he...
see Ikathon.
I don't see it.
There's no... You from inside the building, there is no visual on Trent Ikathon.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna hang tight for a hot second. I'm just gonna listen to Caleb.
Okay.
Do I see Ikathon?
As you step out, the land that the house is built upon, it slowly kind of curves downward into this little courtyard area. There's a few small trees around it, and there's the pond over to the front right, and the tree line across the way. The fences are beyond that, and there's the familiar clustering of the shaded Savalier wood around that. But there, about 30 feet in the air, in the center of it all, looking down at you, just kind of standing in the middle of the sky, is Trent Ikathon. Calm. You see him in his long red robes with gold trim. You know these to be more of his casual, getting business done attire. His familiar hands filled with rings, his boots themselves having tiny little black wings on them, kind of on their own. Hang around his neck, what is new to you, what looks to be some sort of a chained medallion. In the middle of it, a blackened, polished, almost egg-like sphere that, as the light hits it, sparkles with an odd purplish hue. As you emerge, I see that you are a man interested in actually facing your fate today.
Well, we had issues larger than your ambitions. Those being taken care of, we can finally deal with you. Why don't we stop dancing around those ambitions? What is it you want, teacher?
I thought for maybe a while here it was just a bit of discipline that was missing from your life. It is rare that a master such as myself admits failure. But at this point, I'm willing to admit that I've failed recently. But I think it's best that we erase these failures, so I don't have to look at it. And neither does anybody else.
I think I can accommodate you today.
He reaches up and kind of taps the egg. It shatters. There's a burst of black, purple, gray energy. And then for an instant, you see a flash of a shape, something that resembles, in but an instant, dodecahedron adjacent. And you recognize this is condensed, manufactured dunamis energy. And for an instant, you sense it expand out from him into everything around, and to your keen arcane eye, time almost seems to come to a complete standstill as he casts Time Stop.
Time Stop.
Within an instant, suddenly, when it was a blink of an eye, he still stays there floating, but now there is a strange shimmer to him. You can see above his head 7 of these burning small star-like points swirl around him. And you can see this odd, burning, shield-like exterior that encircles him. And everybody roll initiative.
He's got a funny way of talking.
What is that?
One thing is just gonna start firing.
This.
Shoulders.
Oh,
Is this straight up like a...
is this actual combat sponsored by a Dwarven Forge?
Oh my god.
Maybe it is. Oh, look at the Oh my god! It's actual combat. Build the ideal death trap for your players using the best terrain around. Get started at dwarvenforge.com. Did they know about this?
Why did I use all my spells on sending? That's okay.
I should have actually leveled.
So where's that gate? Oh my god, this is exciting.
So the gate would be way off to this side. Now before the tree line hits. Beauregard, you said you are somewhere.
I'm technically
Look at that.
still in the house.
Indeed, so we'll just say you're somewhere in the neighborhood of around.
And are you the only one still in the house? Or
Yeah, I was waiting in the house.
did everybody else
I think everyone's out.
Everyone's out, except for wherever
And did you guys all go out the front door or did you go through the gate?
the hell Kingsley is.
I was just following.
I went out the gate.
I'm gonna pull this a bit.
You went out the
back
gate.
for me.
I went out the gate.
You went out with Kayla.
Yeah.
Front door.
Yeah.
There we go. Just give myself a little more room there. Through. Gate-wise, that puts the rest of
You
you
went out the
essentially back into
I went
this
out the gate.
space.
Yeah.
As you've
Did
all,
you go out the gate too, Ford?
as well as you, Beth.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Correct. All right. Oh, and there is. Oh no, where'd my Ford Mini go?
Oh no. Well, sorry, Travis.
Sorry, Ford, you're not in the
Got
battle.
home early tonight.
Figure.
Real tough call there. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Tough call.
There it is.
Look at that.
All
He's
right.
positioned you just next to a body of water. Because Ukatoa's in it.
Shut up.
25 to 20, anybody?
All right.
21.
22.
24.
Whoa!
24, so we got Beth up first.
So Veth, Cad. 21 for me.
Caduceus, what'd you get?
22, he said.
22. Beauregard? 21?
21.
Is Molly in this initiative?
Molly.
Molly
Okay.
is not.
Okay.
I'm king.
Molly has fucked off somewhere, you don't know where. All right.
Eating shrooms.
With a little luck,
With a little luck,
we'll
yeah.
wander into this battle going, wow.
All right. 20 to 15.
18.
18 for me as well.
Nice.
What is the higher dex? Do I need to cast?
Minus 12.
I'll go first.
Hmm?
I go before you.
Okay.
Lovely.
All right. 15 to 10.
13.
I'm last. 7. Where's Essek?
Essek is right after Caduceus.
Okay.
All right, and then
Would you allow
I don't suppose we expect
Caleb's
your-
20 minutes, or however long it was, sitting in the gentleman's place to use Arcane Recovery?
it was about 30 minutes or so.
So that's a no.
I'd say no. Yeah, unfortunately.
That's no worries.
It's top of the round. As the clay house begins to burn and smolder, there's black smoke spilling up into the sky. In the middle here, the blooming grove. Trent Ickathon sits there awaiting you, floating in the air above. Veth, you're up first. Caduceus, you're on deck.
Should we save the house? Well, I guess that's neither here nor there. I will turn to my family and... Yessa, I cannot believe I'm saying this right now. But you need to run into the forest while I go take care of this. Just like before.
There's a brief moment where his eyes go wide with memory recall.
You get divorced, dude. He is leaving your ass.
I don't even... This one, I don't even know. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, I trust you, I understand. And he picks up Luke and just kind of... And then she goes running deeper into the blooming grove as Calliope leads the rest of the clays back. And there's that moment where Calliope gets most of the clays pushed back and turns around towards you, Caduceus. And she's like going for her sword.
Keep them safe. We'll figure out the house.
All right. She charges back after them.
I'll use my movement to go up to behind one of those two trees, whichever one I can get to.
Get to this one, probably.
Okay. Actually, let me just check my spells. And he is 20 feet up?
He's about 30 feet off the ground.
I can't get any closer than that. Well, actually, do I still have my bonus? My bonus was talking.
No, I'll say you were doing that as you were arriving. This is the first round of combat, so.
Actually, can I get any closer than that?
You can.
I will then bonus action dash to the closer tree, I guess.
Over here? Okay, you can definitely do that.
Or if I can get within 30 feet of him, that would be amazing.
To get within 30 feet, you'd have to get directly below him.
Oof.
Unfortunately.
Doesn't sound fun. Then I'll stay there.
Okay.
And then as my action, I'm gonna pull out my bomb and with mage hand carry it up towards Trent.
Okay.
As high and close as I can get.
It gets right up to where he is.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be paying attention to it at the moment. All right, finishing your turn, Veth Caduceus, you're up.
Oh,
The rest of the Clay family is now kind of looking back over their shoulders, but they're all rushing deeper into Blooming Grove, knowing this area very well, looking for places to hide.
Who is around me?
Right now it is Jester, Ford, and Yasha.
Anyone else within 30 feet or no?
No, Veth. Actually, Veth would be within 30 feet, just barely.
Jester, Ford, Yasha. So I will cast Bless at 3rd level, which should be Bless for everybody who's within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Bless for everybody within 30 feet of you?
Yeah.
So the cluster by
What
the
does that
gate.
do again? We get +4 on everything?
+4 on attacks and saves.
And this is
Great.
for
141 episodes.
who else?
For how
for
long?
again?
One turn?
Most of it.
For until I drop
You're
it.
within 30 feet of
Including
him,
yourself,
which I don't know
right?
if you are.
Including myself.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Yep. D4 on attacks, D4 on saves until I drop.
It's here to remind myself.
And then
All right.
I'm going to disappear and
All right.
head. Which I think, can I do that as a bonus action? I believe so. Hold on.
You're turning invisible?
Bonus action, yeah. I'm turning invisible, and I'm going to move into the trees to my right, so...
Over here?
Yeah, as far as I can go in that direction.
That's about as far as you can get right there.
That's
moving
30?
around.
Yeah, okay.
Any further than that, you're going to be out of tree area.
I'll be okay being out of tree. I'm invisible.
Okay, that's true.
I'm heading in that way.
So you can be up on here.
Yeah.
Okay. That finishes your go, Caduceus. It is now Essex go. Essex, who's currently stepping in and nervously looking at Trent in the face with a look of recognition. It has been some time. Seems our dealings and allegiances have shifted. Looks over to you nervously. And is going to go ahead and cast full-on gravity sinkhole at a high level at him.
Let's kick it off. Let's go.
Trent saves. As this sphere of black energy opens around and seems to be wanting to pull, it slowly dissipates. Trent is unharmed. No physical representation of any damage taken.
Oh, he cast that at a high level and it did nada?
Nothing.
Yay!
Because
Is he here? Because of what? Because of what?
well, it said that he was surrounded by some sort of shimmering, fiery.
Like an anti-magic.
Well, there's a some sort of shimmer to him, and there is a fire, like, field around him. And Essa kind of just is gonna go ahead and glide over this way and try and get behind this tree.
Cool.
Oh no.
All right, finishing his turn. Beauregard, you're up. You are inside the house, kind of right at where the chimney is.
How bad is this guy on fire?
This house, it's catching.
Is there literally anything I can do? This is when I wish I was a druid. Oh.
As a monk,
No.
not much.
All right.
Punch the fire if you want. I don't know if it's gonna have the effect you want.
Huh?
Nothing, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I'm not.
Punch the fire.
I'm not gonna punch the fire.
Okay.
Although I don't know. Although it's tempting. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bust through this gate.
Yelling. I don't know.
Bust through the gate? Which one?
The arcane gate that Ford set up in the
Oh,
house.
got it.
And
Easy enough to
then I'm going to immediately look for
To
Veth.
get there.
Immediately look for Veth.
Veth, did you make a...
I did not
Did
hide.
not hide, so you do see Veth behind that tree there.
I am going to, as stealthily as possible, head to Veth and crouch down next to her.
Okay, so it's half movement to move stealthily in combat. So your full movement speed is
55.
55, so you can move 25 stealthily. And you've used 10 feet of your movement, we'll say half that. So we'll say we move 20 feet stealthily.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I get to her?
You cannot get to Veth. You can get to that first tree and hide if you'd like.
I'll get to the first tree and crouch.
You're good? Okay,
Yeah.
roll a stealth check.
I was not expecting that.
That was what
Do I
Trent
roll
was
Blessing of
hoping
the
for.
Trickster any win when I need it?
You just get it. No, you can get it immediately.
Advantage whenever you make a
Advantage on stealth
dexterity
check.
ability check.
When I need it, though, I can hold on to it.
Well, it's advantage, so you choose which of the two are better.
Okay. Yeah, you have to take it now. It doesn't.
I have to take it now.
I think. Let me.
As far as I recall, it's advantage on dexterity ability checks, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a bit.
Yeah. For
Okay.
an hour, I think.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool. That is a 28.
28. All right. Fair enough. You hope you're hidden.
I hope I'm hidden.
So that's moving stealthily. Is that all you're doing this turn? If you're using your action to dash stealthily, you could get to where Veth is if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. But that is your turn.
Yep. And in the process, I'm going to just kind of reach into one of my pouches where I've been holding on to the collar and pull it up.
Gotcha. Okay. You have the collar.
And I
All
just like scooch up next to Veth. Hi. Hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
Finishing your turn. It is now Trent Ickathon's turn. Looking up towards you, Caleb. "'Tis a great shame to throw them away like this."
Oh no.
He turns back and casts Horrid Wilting.
Horrid wilting.
On all of us. Cool.
A 30-foot cube.
Counter spell.
Okay, what level?
At 5th level.
At 5th level? It fizzles. And you hear a rustle to your left, and you look over, and at the edge of the building, just around the corner, you see standing there, Adewolf, hand out.
My counterspell fizzled, or
He countered your
he countered my counterspell?
Oh shit.
That old bag of tricks.
We ain't
Oh
in a
god, this is a wizard fight! This is wizard's chess.
fucking fuck.
All right, so with a 30-foot cube, can get Jester, Yasha, and Ford all in the space. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
With the D4.
With the D4.
Oh, okay.
Where's it at? Because I'm actually over by the, I'm over by Caleb.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
So then instead it would just be, that's right, 'cause I went with Caleb. My bad.
No problem.
So then it would be, so you wouldn't be blessed because you weren't in the area for that.
17, 18, 19.
Oh, I use a different
my bad.
spell level.
Yeah, go mark.
Or actually, Essek gets a D4.
Essek was
Oh, never
over
mind.
them
Okay.
too.
Get the-
I don't think I said that out loud anyway. I just, after Bo said that, I was like, yes, I'm with Caleb, and I didn't.
That's okay.
I said
but
it
we-
in my head.
We fixed it.
19.
19 fails.
28.
28 succeeds. So, disappear.
It's just me and you in the cube.
No, there's 2 others, but
No, I think that's it.
Just to you.
oh, I think
Is
there were 4
Caduceus
people.
in there too, or is that?
No, I'm.
He had already bamfed.
Boop, 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 boop.
This is it.
Please let me.
You both take, or you take half. You take, Ford, you take 53 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
You take 26 points of necrotic damage. And you watch as all of the grass and the shrubs and the ferns and all plant life in the vicinity around you turns black and curls into ash and dust around you as you both feel the life force pulled out from under you.
Not Henry Crabgrass.
You didn't ask first.
Jesus.
And as soon as that finishes, he reaches up and plucks one of those stars and throws it at you, Jester.
Hi.
It's a natural 19. Yeah, that's gonna hit you. So you take, as this burning star flings towards you and just explodes on your chest with this searing hot radiant just detonation, point blank around your upper torso and face. You take...
Oh no. We all thought we were safe.
I didn't.
Oh, it's so sticky.
I used
Gross.
Sticky icky.
7th and 8th level slot out of this.
20
Teleport
points
there, teleport back.
of radiant damage to you, Jester.
How dare you use radiant energy against a cleric?
Are you immune to that?
No.
Oh.
And he just stays there, just staring at you pretty much the entire time, occasionally just throwing spells, but locked in.
I meet his gaze and I don't look away.
All right. He stays put in the air, confident. Finishes his go. Yasha, you're up. Caleb, you're on deck.
That's me. Okay. I would like to rage.
Alrighty.
Yes. Yes.
And
That fucking miniature. I'm gonna smash it with a hammer.
I am also going to. Where'd it go?
That's Wolf over on the side. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe Astrid will come to our aid and.
I am going to bamf out my wings.
Ooh.
Like, Astrid's gotta be here, right?
She's definitely
Your
here.
wings are out. Full white, feathered, and glorious.
And for movement, I'm going to fly up to...
Your movement on them is 60?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, so you can move. Oh, where are you?
I'm hidden next to Veth, behind this tree over here.
Okay.
We're crouched and hidden.
All right.
Right here is where we are.
Okay.
Behind this tree.
So you can fly pretty much, not quite to his level, but you're in within melee if you'd like. So that's your action bonus and your movement. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, finishing your row. Caleb, you're up.
Okay, so I'm just out the side of my mouth to Ed Wolf. I'm gonna quickly say, there is more than one way for this to end. Change the narrative, and I move over closer to Essek and slam Alora's staff down on the ground and cast Globe of Invulnerability so that it encompasses myself and Essek. It's a 10-foot radius, so
yes,
you should...
indeed. Got it.
But that's it. That's the turn.
Sorry. You don't get globe.
Is she within? If she's within 10 feet, she is.
She don't get no globe.
No.
Are you flying?
Yeah,
Fine.
I got a glow already,
There you go. Vulnerability over the both of you.
Cool.
by the way. What'd I do?
You did great.
Okay.
All right.
You fucked up.
Actually, what level spell is the Globe of Invulnerability?
Well, I was gonna ask. It's 6 charges, but I don't know if the staff allows you to use more charges to cast higher.
I don't think it would, no.
Okay, so
sixth level.
Yeah.
It does not work.
What does not work?
The globe.
As you go to cast the globe, the spell seems to begin to form and then is raked from the air.
Do I have any sense why?
Oh boy.
Astrid around this corner
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
has her hand out after dispelling it.
Wow.
And she's just looking at you intently as you glance over into her gaze, and she's just...
I've turned to Bo. It's a meat cute. They're falling him down.
You finish your turn? Okay.
Oh man.
It is now Astrid's turn. Astrid, at this point, is going to go ahead and use a bonus action to activate her glyph chant.
Jesus.
Now, you've heard of this, but you've not quite seen it in action, since this was advanced beyond the time that you were being tutored. But you is looking at Astrid, she puts her hand down,
Stay in school, man.
and then her arms flex outward, and the maze-like tattoos on her hand begin to glow with blue energy, and you watch as her movement begins to move quicker. She seems to be enhanced by some sort of arcane element, and there's this strange, like, almost a rhythmic, pulse to the tattoos on her arm and the glowing of energy. So that's her bonus action.
That's cool. She's juicing.
Yeah.
She, from where she's standing, is going to go ahead and move 50 feet.
50 feet.
What's she doing? What's she doing?
Could have
Back there.
that expeditious retreat on her.
Oh boy.
And then she is going to cast Disintegrate on Yasha.
So reaction, action.
Hello.
Shit's getting personal.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Yasha.
Oh no.
You got some. Well, you don't have bless. Shit. But you're gonna roll a natural 20.
I have advantage. That was
You
a
do,
1.
because you do see it.
Come on, you fuck. Yes. 22.
Jesus.
Thank fuck. Wasted.
That success. That's a success. As she puts her hand out, and there's this weird gathering of motes of dull greenish energy gathering, and then a singular beam shoots out, and right as you're going towards Trent and getting up in the air, you see the beam out of the corner of your eye. Turn and just flap your wings out of the way, and it just barely misses you by inches. A feather that's cast off your wing gets hit and is turned to immediate dust and is no longer visible as it just streaks off into the sky, harming nothing.
Those are reactions from them on these counter spells, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Astrid's after Caleb?
Astrid is.
Okay.
We haven't seen Wolf take
That's
it.
going to finish Astrid's go. Jester, you're up.
When did Trent go? He went after...
And Ford, you're at the bottom of the initiative right now.
I think so.
Can I get over to the well right there?
It's about, from where you are, about 50 feet, so you can get closer to it.
Okay, I'm gonna just go behind the tree that Bo was hiding behind.
Okay, over here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast. Well, I'm definitely not within 60 feet of Astrid and Eadwolf, huh?
No.
Then I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna invoke duplicity.
You might be, Astrid might be within 60 feet, but not able.
I can't know for sure. Astrid is. Where? Right.
This is 60 feet.
Far off on the left there.
Yeah. Eadwolf would not be in the range, and Astrid would just barely be within 60 feet. Your call.
Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Dominate Person on Astrid.
On Astrid. Okay. No effect, as Trent uses his reaction to counterspell.
I'll counterspell if I see him.
You can see him, yeah?
Yeah, I'll counterspell it.
What level?
I'll do it at... what do I have? I'll do it at... 4th level.
4th level? Go ahead and roll a d20. He cast it at 5th.
There, and it's... what kind of save is this again? It's been a while.
Just roll a d20 and add your spell modifier, so
Spell
plus 5.
modifier. 19.
19 succeeds. It goes through.
Okay.
So you counter Trent's counterspell.
Okay.
Counterspell. Counterspell.
Counters Caleb's counterspell.
Astrid fails her save
That's a beautiful thing.
is dominated
Yes. Queen.
by Jester.
Yes.
And I'm gonna just say, in my mind, you wanna fight on our side. You wanna defend us. Take them out.
Her eyes look over towards you. There's no change in her demeanor. All right, does that finish your turn, Jester?
Yes, maybe she was already on our side.
Yeah.
It's Eadwolf's turn. Bonus action. Starts his glyph chant as well. He starts moving quicker, and you see the flashes of energy throughout the tattoos on his body beginning to pulse with that same rhythmic energy.
Where's his position on the map?
He is over here.
Okay. And the front door is where on the building?
Front door is right up here.
Got it, okay.
He's gonna go ahead and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right up to you, Caleb. Darts up in your face with his long sword out and kind of underneath his arm this way. He goes, you know, it's just business. And he's going to go
telling
ahead.
yourself that.
He is going to go and attack you twice. One with a trip attack. So that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Dude's got battle maneuvers?
Yeah.
He's a battle
Fighter guy?
I thought he was a cleric, but
No.
there's...
He's got. You can believe in gods and not have to be a cleric.
No, I know. There's feats for that. That hits.
That hits?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take
There's feats
feats
for
for
believing
that.
in God.
Yeah.
17 points of slashing damage,
For battle maneuvers.
plus an additional 6 points of slashing damage from the battle maneuver, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I'm real good at those. Terrible. 10.
Trip attack. You are knocked flat onto your ass as he sweeps underneath and catches you in the side of the thigh, and you fall like a sack of potatoes in the middle of the mossy ground here. He's going to follow up with a secondary attack over top with advantage because you're prone. Natural 1. That's going to be a 17 to hit?
It just hits.
Okay. That, you take 14 points of slashing damage.
As he shoves the blade in, I'm gonna grab it a little. I'm gonna look at him and say, Wolf, this is your chance.
As you're kind of holding it there, the blood kind of in your hand, it's like, He just kind of growls back at you. All right, that finishes his go. Ford, you're up with Veth on deck.
This is all fun. I'm going to summon the sword.
Is that on here?
I'm going to step back through the gate.
All right. 5 feet back inside the burning house.
I come out the front door.
Okay,
and
that'll be an additional 15 feet. So you come out the front door using 20 feet of your movement, just so you know.
Great. I use the rest of my 20 feet of movement because I took the mobile feet.
Oh shit!
And I will go to Aelwolf and match swords.
Let's do it.
Cross swords.
I really, really am glad this is happening. I don't like you.
Bored.
That is
No, it does feel like there's like
23 to hit.
a lot of sexual
23 does
tension,
hit?
though.
Yeah.
Like this
Second one
is all kind of hot.
Is
Let them fight.
25 to hit.
That's how I wrote it.
Like,
Both hit.
Great.
are we all gonna have sex after this?
Well, there's one version of it where that does happen. There's another version where we all die.
And less 12, so
18%?
31 total.
31
19
total.
in total.
Nice.
How long does that moat last, by the way?
All right, so he spins around right as you rush up towards him and tries to strike the blade back, but it's too strong, and the impact glides off the sword and catches him in the side of the arm. He's like, ah! The second one, he brings up the blade to meet it, and it catches it, and you just push forward even further and sink it into his shoulder, and he goes, ugh!
Yeah.
Well done! And kind of like shoves it off, and flicks it, his little blood begins to pour out of the wound, and he's like,
You excited? Hexblade's curse.
there you go.
Bonus action.
Yeah, it's hot. Oh my.
Excellent.
What?
Got rid of all of my
You're having hex with each other.
Hex, bitch.
That finish your turn, Ford?
Yes.
I wanna hex you
up. Beth, it's your turn. Caduceus, you're on deck.
Holy shit.
I should probably shoot him with a crossbow bolt, but I want to use my bomb. So
You want to use your mom?
I want to use my bomb.
You got it.
So my fluffernutter is floating up there.
Yeah.
I had 2 fluffs. I used the one that you had me put an asterisk next to because
Yes.
it was more well made. And I will, trying to remember the motions and movements that Caleb does when he casts this spell, I will lift up my hand and it catches on fire, and I will then shoot a beam of fire right at my fluffernutter bomb
Oh,
and
shit.
try to explode it.
You casting fireball?
I'm casting Caleb's produce flame. My wizard spell that I have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your first level.
Oh, the cantrip, produce flame. Yeah, you can totally do it.
Can I throw it? Is it a throw?
It is, you can throw it.
Okay.
All right, yeah, within 30 feet of you, so you have to get a little closer.
Well, it has to be within 30 feet.
If you're just hitting the fluffernutter,
I'm just hitting fluffernutter.
then yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and make a ranged spell attack against fluffernutter.
Oh, and before I cast, I'll step forward 5 or 10 feet just so I can get fluffernutter right up to what's his butt.
You got it. All right, so you're stepping up from behind the tree.
Okay. Do I have to make a ranged spell attack now?
You do.
Okay. Okay. 18 plus something.
That hits.
Okay. Great.
The flame. And explodes in a massive 20-foot wide blast, which does catch Yasha.
Sorry, Yasha.
Needs you to make a dexterity saving throw, Yasha.
18?
18?
I don't know.
What's your spell DC?
Well, this is for the bomb.
Oh no, for the bomb, all right, yeah, that succeeds. Yeah.
Great.
So go ahead and roll 4d12 for me.
Ooh. I don't know what that is. Okay.
You take half the damage.
Great rolls. 7, 8, and 9. What is that? 15, 24.
24. So you take 12 points of fire damage. Yasha.
4?
Oh,
D12?
he said 4d12?
4d12, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, hold on.
Okay, 27.
27. So you take 13 points of fire damage, Yasha. The blast burns around and then vanishes. Smoke disappears. You can see Yasha's a little singed. Trent, unfazed.
Ah! How dare.
How do we get him?
I don't even I'm not even convinced it's him.
That's not anti-magic. Does he have the invulnerability?
Is he a hologram?
Might be.
All right.
Seems to be immune to
Like, is
bombs.
he here? Or is he pulling some Raishon shit?
You still have some movement.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go back
Some
behind the
duplicity.
tree.
Right? I don't know.
He could be.
Do I have a bonus action still? Was an action to cast. Little movement.
Correct. Yeah. You said you used Mage Hand to. Well, no, that was before that. So yeah, you're.
I will just use whatever I've got left to bring Mage Hand back towards me.
Okay. You can do that. It comes back to you. All right, finishing your turn. That brings us to Caduceus with Essek on deck.
Well,
Sorry. That's just
no,
you.
it's no problem.
No.
I'm going to. Am I within 30 feet of? You're hiding, aren't you?
I'm hiding behind this tree, but I imagine. I don't know. You might be able to see me. I came through the portal.
I probably haven't noticed if you're actually hiding.
Yeah. I am hiding.
I'm going to move further into the tree line on the right. Is it possible to get within 30 feet of our little floating wizard?
You can go straight and get within 30 feet. You only have to be a straight line. So 30 feet in the air.
That's fair.
So either the trees or to him. Your call.
I'll go to him. We're at that point.
So you are right beneath him, 30 feet. You are no longer invisible.
Can I see Caleb? Is Caleb within 60 feet of me?
Caleb looks to be somewhere in the neighborhood of close to 60 feet, yeah.
I'm going to cast a thing. I'm going to cast. Where'd it go? Where's my first level spells? Healing Word at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that's just. Oof, that's not great. 11 points of healing.
Thank you.
And I'm going to hold my action. Going to hold my action for. Actually, who's after me?
Essek. And then me.
I'm going to hold my action for Yasha.
Okay, got it.
But I'm holding.
You're preparing your.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. All right, that finishes your go. Essek's up. Essek is going to go ahead and kind of staring down at your confrontation, seeing you probably have Aedwulf in his mindset. Is going to glance over to him the biggest threat, which is Trent, and he's going to go ahead and he's going to cast Tether Essence on him and
I loved the album, but
him and
wake me up.
Aedwulf.
Ooh, that's smart.
An Aedwulf? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
Aedwulf does.
So in theory, if he's really here.
Aedwulf fails.
Hell yeah, he does.
Surprisingly, even with advantage in the save, Trent fails. And now Trent and Aedwulf are both tethered.
Oh,
Remember that?
We're gonna.
No, I thought Essek was tethering himself to
get at-
Aedwulf, but that makes sense. Okay.
The eyes.
Yeah.
So-
So damage to
Okay.
Aedwulf does damage to Trent now.
And
And he's going to glide off
seems
this way. Actually, he's going to go ahead and move half speed and drag Caleb back 15 feet. To try and pull him out of melee. All right, that finishes his turn. Bo, you're up.
Clue. Do you have the clue?
I do.
All right, clue me.
I cannot move. It is not my turn.
I will.
She just ran back behind the tree. So this is happening simultaneously. As you go bring it out, she's just finishing blowing up with Fluffernutter and is just rushing back.
Come here. Fucking clue it. And I hold my action until
What action are you holding?
movement,
Okay, so a dash action.
a dash.
You got it. Okay, that finishes your go. Holding that. Bo's turn. Done. That brings us to Ikathon's go. All right. He is going to go ahead and cast Chain Lightning at Caleb.
Wait, all of it?
Well, it's going to splinter off and also hit Essek and hit Ford. So I need you, Caleb, to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's a 23.
That's a success. Okay, so you take half damage. Where's that rusty? Hey, come on. There you are. You take 28 points of lightning damage. That's already halved.
Yeah.
And Essek and Ford, I need you both make dexterity saving throws. Essek fails the natural one. He's going to go ahead. No, he didn't cast it himself.
I failed.
All right, so you both take.
D4?
You both take. I think it was 52 points of lightning damage.
52.
You still standing?
Yep.
Okay. Looking rough?
Nope.
Essek's not looking great. As this bolt of energy crackles down and impacts the ground next to Caleb, it just rolls out of the way as it blasts. It splinters off and blasts both full brunt and bore into Ford and Essek, both get pushed back almost, grasping smoke from the chest as they both kind of lean forward a bit, taking the hit. You shrug it off.
Sure. Everybody needs to get tased once in their life. Not as bad as you think.
Here.
And with that, Trent's going to go ahead and shift around this way, kind of keeping an eye on you as it moves past, and is going to go ahead and attempt to move away from you. So you do get an attack of opportunity against him, if you'd like to take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
No.
Okay.
With a D4. No, never mind. Not you. Sorry.
That's. What do I add to it? I'm sorry?
No, you don't.
You don't add anything to it. It's just whatever your attack roll is.
Oh, my attack roll. My attack roll is. Wait, why am I forgetting everything right now?
Because this was unexpected.
Yeah, wait.
Take your time.
What's the modifier that I add?
Your attack roll, just your normal attack roll with your sword.
Jeez Louise.
I know.
Okay, that's. Sorry, my
It's okay.
such a brain fart. That is. 29.
Jesus. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
This isn't with Divine Fury, right?
That's only on your turn, I believe, right?
Yeah, okay.
And the bless is an automatic +4 to attack, or you roll a d4?
You roll a d4.
Roll a D4. Attacks and saves.
Yeah.
Bye. That would be.
Well, Yasha,
Roll it to your deck save when you.
don't worry about it. Your blade hits. Like hitting the side of a mountain.
What now?
Doesn't leave a cut, doesn't carve anything.
Does it stop cold?
The blade just stops, like you feel like you impacted something, but no damage is sustained. The attack is essentially repelled,
Got to dispel that motherfucker.
and he is just kind of gliding around you. He still stops moving. He doesn't mean he's not gonna move around away from you because you did attack him, and you kind of hook the blade around and hold him in place for a second, but he takes no damage. But he's physically there.
Okay.
What was it? The full. Oh, it's.
Bonus action. Gonna pluck another one of those stars from around him and chuck it down at Caleb. Actually, you know what? No, because you're on the ground and you're harder to hit when you're prone. It's gonna chuck it at you, Ford.
Yeah.
That is gonna be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Alrighty. You take 35 points of radiant damage. As the star blasts you in the shoulder and like burns the side of your body. And he just still has 5 more of these floating around his head, and he's just kind of has his hands at the ready, and he's kind of glancing at you to the side, but he's still focused entirely on Caleb. And he continues to just say at the end of his turn, "It didn't have to be this way, Brain. But you're not the first student I've had to put down for knowing too much." All right, that finishes his turn. Yasha, you're up. Caleb, you're on deck.
Okay.
I can't touch him. I can't touch him because he's got the thing.
Oh, you also, from the attack, take, 12 points of fire damage from the fire shield that surrounds him.
Attack Aeldwolf.
Yeah.
Fire shield.
I mean, sometimes there's a thing where, like, if you try and make an attack, it'll block it, but if you try and just touch him.
Yeah, reach through.
But there's no evidence of that.
Yeah, I know.
True.
You said he had like 7 things.
There's 5 of them now.
Yeah, he's been
Five
plucking
on.
out of the air.
Like
They're like some sort of chromatic
or like
wall
Like
thing.
burning, little
Dunamancy.
burning stars that just kind of float
They're not
around him.
different colors though.
It's
They're
not
chromatic.
It's a traditional.
Oh, is it?
It's high level.
Okay.
What are you doing, Yasha?
I think we have to get through all 5 of those to hit him.
Okay.
No, I think it's separate.
I don't even think I'll be able to. That was such a high roll to
I
attack.
think that he cast time stop, which means that we were all frozen like this, and he did a bunch of things, got him going.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
That is
You
really
need to
cool.
learn that, Taylor.
Can I?
Sorry, too busy dying.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna do anything. Can I make it to Aedwulf from where I am?
Likely, yeah.
They are linked, so maybe if you
fuck
hit
him up.
Aidwolf.
Concentration.
That's what I was thinking. If at least if we could see if he's there. Okay.
Went ping against like a.
I'm gonna fly down to Aedwulf and take a swing.
All right. You float down, coasting downward in his direction, blade ready. As you come in to strike, he's gonna go ahead and use his reaction to cast shield. So go ahead and make your attacks.
First attack, 25.
25 hits.
Okay.
Aidwolf used his reaction. Just did.
Attack.
Who does he go after? Do we
That's
know?
higher.
Just before me.
Yeah, both hit. Shield
Okay.
didn't help him.
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna roll again. That's better. Okay, so. Stand by, doing some math. 48 points of damage for the first hit.
48 points of damage.
So a 24 concentration check if it travels through to boss man.
Second attack is 29 points of damage.
I hate fighting
Wow.
so much.
That's a lot of damage.
That's 67 points of damage.
That's hot.
What happens to Trent?
Nothing. You see sparks where such things would perhaps have struck through, but he ignores it.
Okay.
Trent?
Trent.
Well, because they're tethered, so damage would have gone through, right?
It seems like
Not
it
if
should
he's
have.
invulnerable.
Not, or if it's not.
Maybe it didn't reach him? I don't know. Oh, he's not here?
Did I feel my spell take, by the way, that I released on Trent? Did it seem like it took?
Fire shield?
Which one? The
Path to the Grave.
Path of the Grave? It did take.
Okay.
But her attack did no damage.
No. Well,
so.
she didn't attack.
It's 9th level.
It's the next attack that he takes, correct?
She did
yeah.
attack him on a reaction.
I didn't throw it before the
We'll be
reaction.
using it in battle royale.
Right, because you're still holding it until Yasha's turn.
Yeah.
So you threw it up, so yeah, so it would still be on him.
All right.
Correct, yeah, because you did not attack Trent after he used
Cool.
it.
Cool.
So there you go. The next attack on Trent
did you
will
put
be
on
double
him?
damage, technically.
Oh, okay.
Tight.
Aidwolf was looking real bad.
Oh, yeah?
After those 2 strikes from Yasha, he's like, oh! He's just kind of looking at both of you. Looks back at Astrid.
Gotta switch sides?
He looks really hurt. All right, that finishes Yasha's go. Caleb, you're up.
I pull myself to my feet and to Aedwulf say, "We've already given evidence to the Cobalt Soul, but it's not too late now." And I will cast Dispel Magic on Trent.
Okay, at what level?
3rd, because if it's as high as I think it is, it doesn't matter what level. I'll just have to roll for it regardless. So 3rd.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, God.
And this is spell modifier.
You just add +5.
Yeah, it's 20.
It's 20.
Yeah.
Okay, damn. You go and cast the Dispel ability. you send out these tethers of arcane energy that'll shift around, and they seem to impact that weird shimmering shield around Trent. Let me check one thing on this real fast.
Or
If this doesn't work, I don't know.
I don't know.
You see the shimmer dissipate off of him. And he just looks down and goes, First trick that worked.
Try and try again. And I find Bo and Veth and just stare daggers into them. And that is the... Want to move anywhere? I'll step. No, I'll stay where I am. I'll stand my ground.
Because if up and try again.
That's a good use of a third level spell.
That was a very good use of a third level spell slot.
I was going to try that at 8th level because I thought it would make a difference.
I think that
You
might be...
understand shit better than me.
I think, no, it doesn't at all.
Ooh.
If you don't think you're matching,
Then just
What is
go
that?
low.
What? No, come on, man.
Uh-oh. No, it's...
He attempted to counterspell it, but rolled really shitty.
Oh God! I thought that guacamole was turning
So,
brown.
I was looking at it, I was like, no, he technically, he did have a reaction.
well, if he goes, I will go if we're further
Yeah,
in
I
that
know.
line.
Yeah.
Also, Astrid would because she's on our side right now.
So. That finish your turn, Kelly?
Yes, it does.
All right, now it's Astrid's turn. Astrid, who is currently now kind of eyeing the battlefield.
Mercer.
She's going to go ahead and cast a 5th level lightning bolt at Trent Ickathon.
Oh, let's go!
Oh, Jester Lavore.
She's on our side.
Come on.
I rolled a 19 and a 20 for an advantage for his saving throws. So yeah, he saves against it, but she still does damage.
Isn't he automatically vulnerable to all the damage of a
attack?
Oh, it's attack. Okay, this is an attack.
Not just spells.
Oh.
I was hoping it was to hit.
Oh man, I've been trying to hold it, but I cannot.
Yeah, I may have
Get the
to
poop
too.
out.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
I
wiggling
was
a lot.
not expecting this. You would think I was,
Yeah.
but nope. You think I would have loaded any decent spells for a fight like this, but
19 points of damage to Trent Ickathon.
19 points.
Which, as the energy blasts through, it hits him, but there's a secondary shield that seems to absorb the blast. He doesn't even get impacted. This like weird blue shimmy in the air that has like runes across it just kind of eats the lightning.
This dude's double
Nothing.
packing.
Nothing.
Nothing.
With Trent?
Yeah, he's double bagging it.
He's got another shield up.
Ah!
So many.
Is it the same shield or it's not the same
Different
fiery shield
It
or
might not be
different
as
shield?
strong.
He's wearing all the
Different effect,
condoms.
it seems.
A different
It might
effect.
just absorb magic or something. Who knows?
Astrid will go, shit. And is going to go ahead and run over this way to try and kind of get closer to Caleb.
She gets to make a saving throw.
She does. Was it wisdom?
Yeah.
That's a 21.
She succeeds.
She is no longer charmed. Her eyes blink a bit. Looks back at you. Looks at Caleb. Looks at Trent and just kind of like... All right. That finishes her go. Jester, you're up.
Ah! Having seen what Caleb did, and seeing that it's still absorbing shit, I'm gonna try to cast Dispel Magic on the globy thing.
Come on, Jess.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
Work it.
I hate it when the 3 seconds pass and then you remember something.
you don't have to roll.
know.
You go and release the spell, and you watch as that series of intertwined glyphs that had absorbed the lightning bolt shatters.
He had a second shield up, and it was just
broke
dispelled.
it.
I love my friends.
But now he's got a third.
Is
All right,
there
so
a
that's your
third?
action.
Is there a third?
You'll find out.
God!
God.
Triple decker.
Trent just drops low, Funkadooses his head.
Where am I? I'm back there.
You're way back there.
Oh, actually, let me make sure. Is Dispel Magic? Oh, good. It's 120 feet.
Yeah, you've been one raising that
I'm
one.
going to run over and try to hide behind a closer tree.
Over here? With them? Or
No, like,
Get away from us!
10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30. That's
yeah, that's where I'll hide.
Okay. There's like some moss bushes. You're like, you're not really hidden, but it's fun to think about it. Okay, finishing Jester's turn. It's now Adewolf's go. He's not doing well. He's gonna go ahead and look at you.
Join us.
Self-preservation. He's gonna cast Dimension Door on himself, and vanishes from sight.
Whoa, dispel!
Dispel.
You
Or counterspell, yeah, counterspell.
that?
I didn't use my
Conjure
reaction.
spell. No, you have not.
go ahead.
didn't-
At
yeah.
what level?
I'm going to use fourth again.
Okay. There's no roll needed. It doesn't work. And he goes, "Come on."
Join me. It's not too late for you.
Make a persuasion check with a disadvantage, because you just countered his spell.
That is a 20.
20. Okay. With that, he's going to go ahead. He can't move. Both have got him kind of cornered right there. He's gonna stay put. That fucked up his round. All right, brings us to Ford.
No, he's got to join us or he's got to die.
We're trying to get him on our side.
I would like to, but you do what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, I could just stack him.
Do what you got to do.
I want to see if Trent's wearing anything else. I'm gonna mobile. When you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not. So I'd have to hit him and then move if I move away
Correct.
from mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sending 3 Eldritch Blasts toward Trent.
Go for it.
Let's find out. Or I'll at least send one. Let's send the first one. Send it! That is 16 plus 10 for 26.
26 hits.
Okay. Let's see what this does. That's 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
Does it look like it impacts him?
It hits. It doesn't look like it does as much damage as you're used to him doing, but it does seem to damage him a bit. This is the first time you've seen him go like.
It technically would be doubled.
That's true. So it does as much damage as you would expect it to do. So what'd you roll? 9?
9.
So it's
9
18
points of force damage as you kind of like.
Okay, we'll send the other 2. 8. That's 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
Okay, and the last one.
You have a yeah.
Yep, 26 to hit.
That hits. Go and roll damage.
9, 14 points of force damage.
Okay, this one does not as much damage on impact as you thought it would. He takes the secondary hit off the shoulder. Doesn't even look at you. Still focused on Caleb.
Okay. Great. That's my turn. Not a great turn.
Okay. That brings us to the top of the round. Veth, you're up.
Marisha has a question for you about an object.
Does the cloak take attunement? The cloak of Montblanc.
Does it say on the
I
item?
said it didn't. I think
I
I
don't
remember.
know. I never really got a sheet because we're in a pandemic.
No, I know. It's on D&D Beyond.
It's Cape of the Mountebank. It's not attunement.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Okay. All right. I don't think it is either.
Okay.
And I still held my action. I
You
don't
can't
know.
use the action for that.
No, but I can still move.
So stick with what we were planning. bonus action, I'm going to smear sovereign glue on the inside of
Oh, Jesus.
the collar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what's best.
What?
I don't know what's best.
I can't
I
understand.
don't know what's best.
Be
Be best. What you're saying.
You know what?
I'm going to stick with the plan.
Stick with the
I'm
plan.
sticking with
Let's
the
stick
plan.
with the plan. Yeah.
She was holding her action. I don't know what she'll do now, but I'm going to hold my action too until I see her dash up and do some crazy monk shit. I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to whip out.
Okay, so you were holding your action for
I'm gonna dash. A move.
right at the end of Veth's.
At the end of Veth's turn.
Okay.
The end of my turn, but it's about to end
Yeah.
because I'm holding my action to use the fan, the wind gust fan,
Okay.
until I see Beauregard do some crazy monk shit.
I see Veth pull out the fan, and I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Just watch.
Okay. Does that finish your turn, Beth?
That's my turn.
All right, Caduceus, you're up.
Wait, so
At the end of
Veth's turn.
Yeah.
I just dash. I'm gonna use my unarmored freedom of movement, unarmored move to just vertical wall climb and perch on the edge of this branchy branch
That
over
is
here.
Easy enough to do.
Oh yeah, the far.
You don't even have to worry about rolling anything as a monk. You
sure. Just know I'm at this one that's like the closest to Trent, but whatever makes
branch
the long
This one here,
branch.
you mean?
The long is
Or
that
over here. You want to go through the tree?
That's what I was thinking, but whatever
let's do it.
seems like
No, that works out great.
closest to
There you
him.
go.
Okay.
All right, that finished your
Be
turn.
like a crouching tiger moment.
If this fucking fails, I'm gonna be so mad. It's gonna fail.
No.
Oh, you're up a tree. I might as well shoot her.
For old time's sake.
All right,
I heard that.
Caduceus, you're up.
I'm going to head directly towards the house. And if Caleb is within 60 feet, I'm going to heal again.
Yes, he is.
All right, that's another healing word at second level. Let's just do third. Let's just keep.
Is
burning.
Kingsley just burning alive inside the building? Is that what's happening here?
He just like wandered
You don't know
off
where
into the
Kingsley is.
woods.
Now.
Okay. I don't know where he is. Is he burning alive?
He's walking down a road with like a stick over his shoulder.
It's like the ending of the Incredible Hulk show. Da da da. So that's come on. Hey, not bad. 13 points, healing points,
Bless you, holy man.
and that's my bonus action, my run. I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get against the house.
Go up towards the house?
Yeah.
You can only really get that much further right there. That's where you are.
For another 30 feet of movement.
Oh, wait. You dashed as well?
This is a dash
yeah.
because I didn't use my
Yeah, you
action.
can totally get up in front of the house over here.
Who's that next? Who am I next to there? Oh, that's the whole fight.
That's the fight right there with Ford.
I'll be just like 10 more feet away. Just on the other side of that rock, maybe.
You got it.
There we go.
Okay. That finishes your go. Essex turn.
Should have held that heal, but oh well.
Essex.
Next time.
All of those. Use this gravity fissure. He's going to cast confusion. No, people are starting to actually show some damage on Trent, so he's going to go in for another high-level fire or high-level lightning bolt. Trent does make his save. Four reduced in half. Base 17 points of lightning damage to Master Trent Ickathon. As Essek, now behind Caleb, kind of gets back a bit and is keeping an eye on Astrid as well, but as he kind of floats down over the mossy ground, gathers his hands, and then releases this torrent of black electrical energy that blasts into Trent, and it hits. And it seems like it does to kind of burn and impact, and he winces a little bit, but it doesn't do as much damage as you would hope.
So many tricks. What was the spell that he did? What
That was a 5th level lightning bolt.
Oh boy.
He's like,
He gets such wonderful toys.
Caleb, I'm scared. All right, that's going to finish Essex's turn. Beauregard, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to rear up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Step of the wind.
Okay.
And I'm going to Naruto run across this branch.
Naruto.
And as
Fucking love it.
I fly off of the edge of the branch, I'm gonna say, Beth, now!
I watch her do monk shit, but is it dope? Because I said I was holding for dope monk shit.
Are you doing a running jump?
Is this dope?
I'm doing a run and jump.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me.
It is dope.
It's pretty dope.
I'm going to blow my gust of wind and propel her an extra 15 feet.
Okay.
Straight athletics, right?
Yep.
Doubled because step of the wind.
Correct.
Ladies.
As in, what do you mean? Do I double my athletics score? Or my distance is doubled, right?
Your distance is doubled. Which... Why would you roll?
12.
A 12? It wasn't... Here's the thing. It wasn't a hard DC.
Okay.
Necessarily, because you're just running and jumping.
Yeah.
Just rolled shit.
You would miss him if it was just a standard run jump at this distance from that lower branch at the height he's at. So, the jump does not reach him.
But...
Except for the wind pushing behind. As you leap, the branch kind of gives a bit, and even though you get it some lift, you don't get the springboard you're hoping for. As you're partway in the arc, your brain, your investigator mind immediately does the math, and you're like, I'm gonna miss. And then right as you're kind of about to hit the apex, the burst of wind hits you from behind from the fan, and you're lifted up another 5-10 feet, finishing the arc. And as you're up in the air, arms slowly spinning in the air, you can see Trent still kind of looking downward and away, kind of glance up in your direction. What do you do?
As I kind of arc down, I have the collar in hand, I'm gonna attempt to whip it around his neck.
Okay.
As I come down.
I'm gonna consider this a grapple check.
Does he say diplomatic immunity as she approaches?
So this is going to be an opposed strength check.
Fuck, I was hoping it was Dex.
No.
I was hoping it was going to be like a sleight of hand situation.
Come on, think of all the Rocky montages. You got this.
Just a straight strength? What am I doing?
Let me go ahead and just...
What am I doing?
It's been a while since you've done a straight. There it is. Wow! I feel like I took damage from that. Damn. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh, God.
Okay. Sorry, give me just a second.
I dropped a die.
Go pick it up.
It's gonna be fine.
Sorry, strength athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Which you're better in, right?
100%.
Come on, baby.
You're 100% better at athletics than you are strength?
Yes.
Positive.
I actually am. Yes.
Come on, you bad bitch, get it.
I'm actually, yeah. Okay. 21.
21. He's going to use his athletics to try and escape because his strength is shit.
Does Pilates.
Not athletics, sorry, not athletics, acrobatics. He's going to go ahead and use his fortune's favor to re-roll that.
He's been dabbling.
Mm-hmm. That is, I'm not joking, 16 plus his dex modifier, which is 3. 19.
You beat him.
You beat him.
With a rapid, the collar slaps around his neck. It's not activated,
No.
but it's on his neck.
And it's got that.
And Trent is like, what is this? And he's like, grabs it for a second. And it's like,
And I just kind of grab his hands. I kind of grab his
so
hands.
you're grappled on him. You're like holding him there since you succeeded in the grapple. So now he's like flying in the air right now. Beauregard has him held and the collar is around his neck.
And I like wrap my legs around him and I lock my feet in like full MMA grapple. I'm just trying to lock everything in.
Okay, you
My
got it.
old accent go, 8 seconds! 8 seconds!
All right, that finished your turn?
Yeah.
It is now Trent's turn.
Oh.
Huh?
Trent.
Oh.
Trent is going to attempt to dimension door out of the grasp.
Counterspell. Can I counterspell?
No, you just did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you do not have the ability. You do not have the reaction.
I do.
Right.
Ooh. Are you in range?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
Count.
5th level counterspell.
Huh? What did you just say?
5th level.
You used a 5th level slot, so you don't have to roll.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Does Aodwolf can't counter the counter, right? Are we good?
Aodwolf does not.
They see it. They see the end. They know.
I'm so parched. I got cotton mouth.
So, Ford, describe how you counter this.
Well, I see Bo get up there and just start riding. A solid 8 seconds, one hand up. Then I see Tread start to conjure. Nah, she rides bareback real solid.
Tex Blade is back!
And right as he gathers the energy in the center and puts his arms out to create the doorway that folds on him, the doorway just fizzles. And he like
a turtle
Yeah.
trying to fuck.
Didn't you say something about facing your fate?
All right. He is going to go ahead and fly 15 feet this way with Beauregard currently grappled on.
Whee!
I'm just going to attach her there for the time being.
Oh, this is gonna be ugly.
And he's going to use a bonus action to go ahead and throw another one of these stars at you, Caleb.
Yeah, bring it.
Ooh. That's a natural 20, buddy.
Cancelled.
What's the range on your thing?
30 feet.
You are not in range.
Oh, do I have to hit him or do I have to hit Caleb?
Double check that.
I'm going to double check that.
Double check that.
That's not the right one.
Double check that.
And even so, you are not within
Double
30
check
feet of
that.
Caleb
Any,
either.
any creature you can see within 30 feet suffers a crit. Am I not 30 feet
You're
within?
not within 30 feet of
Yeah,
Caleb,
you're just
unfortunately.
outside of it.
Oh, fuck. I thought I was.
You said you moved 10 feet away from the battle.
I did. I just. Okay, I thought he was in that little cluster.
No, he's far away, unfortunately.
Fuck it.
Bring the pain.
Okay, buddy.
I was so excited.
This is like Trent's final alley-oop to try and really. Here, I'll just roll.
Always where you like to see the nasal labial fold go.
Oh my god! It's 4d12, and he rolled a 7, 9, 9, and a 10.
Wow.
Whoa.
So
26, 36.
You're down.
36 times 2. So yeah,
I'm down.
you're down. Caleb.
72.
But like, it's not a spell that insta-deaths or anything, right?
What did you put on me? You put
Oh,
Death
no,
Ward.
never mind. You dropped to 1.
Because a Death Ward.
Oh!
My God! Come on!
Wow.
Don't piss off a grave cleric.
Wow.
Woo! Not today!
That's gonna finish Ikathon's turn. Yasha, you're up.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
He moved. All right, I will fly up to Ikithon.
What's your move speed again?
It's 30, so I'll take the rest of the...
30 would be... Can't quite get to him, unfortunately. You can get close. You can get almost to him. You need 5 more feet to get to him.
Okay.
Unless you dash, but you'll use
Yeah.
your action to do that.
I'll dash.
Okay, then yeah, indeed, you get right up to him in melee, but that's your action.
And for a bonus action, I am going to get right up in his face and scream a battle cry. So everybody has advantage on attack rolls and saving throws
Yo.
for the next turn.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
All right.
That's all I can do.
Finishing Yasha's go. Caleb, you're up.
I'm going to dispel the fly off this bitch.
Okay.
I'll cast it at... Why would he cast it at higher? I'm going to cast it at 5th level.
So you target the fly ability on him that the boots are currently manifesting. The wings that flap at his heels turn into rigid parts of leather. A portion of the boot no longer enchanted for the time being, as he and Beauregard plummet from the air 30 feet.
Yes! Might as well write him down like Dr. Strangelove.
Which you kind of do.
And
I can take it.
once he smashes into the earth, I project out to him. It's time you were knocked off your high horse, old man.
Keep the cowboy thing going.
He does take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. So yeah, takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Except I say it through a lot of pain.
Yeah.
So as you do that, he just falls out of the air and whack hits the ground. Kind of Wile E. Coyote dust gathers around him as Beauregard's there, like standing on top of him, still holding the collar present.
Yeah, still, holding the collar. That's cool. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Staying put, Caleb?
So hot?
No, I'm going to walk up and stand.
This is a sexy fight. I'm just saying.
This is.
I know it's dangerous. No, but I'm at 1 hit point. Fuck a duck.
Yeah, you're hurt. What are you doing?
I use my action. He's gonna clock me if I get close. I'm gonna have faith in my friends. I've gotta activate that collar. I'm gonna walk up.
Yes, you do.
And get just behind Beauregard, looking over her shoulder down at him.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right, that's your movement.
Yeah.
All right, that finishes Caleb's go. It's Astrid's turn. Astrid's gonna approach and just look down at him next to you. Look at you and go, what is this?
The end of his mouth.
The chant still pulsing through her tattoos. She stands there and just kind of begins to cast a spell and holds it in place, just staring at him. Looks back to you. Show me. Jester, your turn.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna come out from my hiding place behind the low shrubs, so I'm gonna step forward. Can I get to Caleb?
30, that's as far as you can move there, so you're still about 30 feet from Caleb.
Okay.
Or you fail.
Do you want him alive?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Take him alive.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to cast Heal on you, Caleb.
Good.
At 6th level. And you're gonna get 70 hit points back.
Whoa.
Oof.
No more cleric jokes about healing.
All right, so finish your turn, Jester.
Yes.
It is Aidwolf's turn. Aidwolf is like right up against you, forward, like.
Choose wisely.
Sheathes his sword.
Good move.
He's gonna carefully take a step away from you. And step to move towards the group over this way, to about there with his movement. Actually, because he is tethered.
Oh.
Aidwolf took.
Because he's tethered. I forgot about that. Which
impact.
Not a little bit of damage has gone through, but the impact of the ground.
Yeah.
So here's what happens instead. He starts to walk away from you, watching him fall to the ground as you have this moment. And he goes and takes a few steps. And right as Trent impacts, Aidwolf just goes
Oh, it's like Kill Bill.
on the
Yeah,
ground.
the 5-point exploding bomb technique.
Sorry, I learned it from Jester.
Wow.
And is unconscious and dying.
Well, I get 17 hit points back, but I didn't want them.
That's his turn. Ford, you're up.
Yep. I'll start to walk towards Trent as well, making my happy way down the steps.
You got it.
And I'll just sort of round out towards this direction, so we're making a good, nice circle.
Around here?
Yeah, wherever.
You can get there with your new mobility feat. You can get there no problem.
Just carry on, and I will hold. Am I in melee with him?
You are there. Yeah.
If this motherfucker so much as twitches, I'm holding 2 swipes with Star Razor.
You've got it. Okay, finishing forwards, go. Veth, you're up.
Bonus action. We'll cast Brenato's Voltaic Bolt at 3rd level and charge up a bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to use it yet, though. Instead, I don't know what they look like, but I imagine a silhouette I can figure out. So, with the burning house behind Caleb, I'm going to have the silhouettes of what I imagine his mother and father to sort of look like appear flanking him and just sort of pointing at Trent Ikithon.
Wow.
With silent image.
Okay. Okay. Finish your turn, Beth?
Mm-hmm.
Caduceus, you're up.
I'm going to slowly walk towards some of this. I'm going to cast Heal on Ford. And who's unconscious? And Spare the Dying. I'm going to get close enough within 30 feet of him.
You're within 30 feet, yeah.
Spare the Dying. No more
Okay.
death saves.
You got it.
Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay.
I don't think you can do both.
Bonus action.
As a grave cleric, you can cast Spare the Dying. as
Spare the
bonus
Dying at range. Bonus action as a cantrip.
Grave clerics need more. They're a
That's
little
awesome.
underpowered.
It's the bumper bowling.
Yeah.
All right. Essek is going to glide over on the other side of Caleb, kind of staying behind Beauregard. And is going to attempt to cast Hold Person at 5th level on Trent. Trent has advantage. That's insane.
Say it.
So Essex DC is 19. Trent has advantage on the saving throws. He rolled a 3 and a 5. But he has a plus 10 wisdom save, so he still fails.
Nice. A 15 with a 3 to 5.
Day.
That's crazy.
So, as Essex glides over, stay down. He puts his hand out, and as he closes his fingers, Trent's body just tenses and pulses like it's all the muscles are just slightly taut and folding inward. He's paralyzed for the time being. Beauregard, it's your turn.
I am just fully perched on Trent Ikathon's chest, still pinning him down, kind of a knee dug into his shoulder, still holding on to the collar, just drying that glue, trying to dry the glue. Yeah, baby. And
He's like, why are you blowing on me?
yeah.
Your breath stinks like
Oh, your
wine.
morning breath. Oh. And I
We have to,
huh?
do we have to click the button still?
Yeah, how do you activate it?
That's a Caleb situation.
We don't know how to activate it.
Somebody has to attempt an Arcana check to activate it properly.
And I'm just gonna kind of like rear up my fist and just
At the
same
ready.
thing. If he does anything, I'm ready to punch his lights out.
Okay. Ikathon's turn. He can't do anything because he's paralyzed now. He's going to attempt to save at the end of his turn from the paralysis. Yeah, he saves. His body laxes for a second. Is That's the end of his turn.
Yeah.
But you can see his fingers twitching, like he's currently glancing up from the ground at all of you, and he's doing calculations in his mind, and he's currently going through backup plan by backup plan by backup plan by backup plan, and he's got perhaps a few things up his sleeve. Finishing that goes to Yasha.
Okay.
You're still...
I will float down. I am going to stand over him and put my boot on his junk. Because I do not like how he talked to me the first time we met. I'm going to put the tip of the sword in his chest, just so a little blood trickles out.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything, Caleb. But if you try to do anything, I will kill you.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Caleb, you're up.
I step on his chest, kneel down, bend over, and activate it.
Come on.
Roll an Arcana check for me.
Come on, Caleb.
Oh, I wish I was there.
Low roll. 15.
You have a moat.
Don't?
Damn.
I don't.
With all this planning and preparation for the device, in this moment, there's something about it that's not activating. Your confidence begins to falter in your face as you begin to fumble with the device, and you see that look of fear in Trent's face begin to shift. That finish your turn, Caleb?
I will also say, Beth, if you have any more of that glue, get his hands.
All right, that finish your turn?
I will stay with my foot pressed on his chest.
Okay.
So we're all holding actions as soon as he tries to do anything, right?
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
As you have your hands on the device, a second set of hands comes and pushes yours aside. As Astrid begins to bend down. Natural 16 plus 8.
Ooh.
The side that you're holding, she glances over and finds one trigger that had come loose. She presses it back into place, squeezes your hand, and at once you hit both sides. The red gem that you had embedded as the power source flickers on with a buzz.
Watch your fingers.
And Trent suddenly goes like...
You're always better at solving problems than